Day 45. 3 camps, each filled with hobgoblin soldiers, and only an army of 3 attacking them. What were we thinking? Going on Varin's motion to take what you need and follow me into battle speech, we took all 3 camps. It was tough with low health and little to no spells left. At the last camp, we had help from 2 of our friends from our village, just in the nick of time. Unfortunately, one of those we killed of the last camp, he laid a curse on the 3 of us. He also had a complete record of how we had attacked and strategized against the camp, as if he had known even before we did it. This may be getting too deep for us to handle on our own. We might need an army to take down the rest of them. Or maybe just 2 more? Antinoa and Enna said that they would wait for us near the totem pole, while we searched for an ancient artifact that could either protect the village or keep it hidden. Either way, it's worth checking if it's truly there. I just hope there are no undead or scarecrows where we are heading.
And we are, unexpectedly, back to the land of the hunter. Thank you both for joining us. I know that it's kind of unexpected that we're going to be playing so soon, but hey, plans changed. You may have noticed that I was rolling a few d8s on the side. They're all complete, and you don't need to worry about that yet. So, I believe last time we played, you had both voted to take the descending staircase. And we had stepped through, leaving behind the sand and deadly light-filled scorpion chamber behind.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The stone door grinding shut behind us with a disturbing note of obdurate finality. And as it does so, Adran, you might notice that there's no immediate signs of how to open the door again.
Yeah, no, I don't see a handle or a foothold or a weird arm bar lever action thing. I don't see anything.
Seeing this, Varin is going to look around. We are in complete darkness on this. I mean, we can see because of dark vision, but we are in complete darkness on the top of these stairs that descend down into darkness beyond our vision.
Huh.
We have some
anyone think?
torches.
Well, we do have torches,
Yes,
but
we do have
anyone else
torches.
think that it might be a good idea to take a short rest before we continue?
I don't think it'll hurt.
Well, short rest.
So
should
you
be
just
right.
kind of say that again, please.
Short rest should be all right.
By the way, this is about 10 o'clock in the evening for us.
Okay.
So about 2 more hours before we can actually take a long rest. Okay?
Okie doke.
Also as an aside, because I forgot to correct my character sheet here, Varin is still suffering the effects of having been electrocuted into unconsciousness
Yeah.
and is stuck at a 25-foot speed.
That's gotta really
So-
hurt for him.
Oh, yes. So we can all take a short rest, recover your hit points accordingly, and as well your short... Oh, wow, that was a lame roll for me. Recover your abilities as applicable. Oh, that's a better roll. Okay, I'm back up to full. Yay! It should also be noted that despite the short rest, my speed does not return to normal. Either of you need to roll your hit dice?
No.
No, Adrian's up to full, and Thea, you're at full. Adrian, you reset your... Okay, good.
Yep.
As we were resting, I look over at you, Adrian. kind of cough awkwardly. Adran, a couple days back when we left Anna and Antinua, I pressed that we should, move on and travel while the traveling was good, and while we ran into that situation with the elementals, I should have listened to you and I should have followed your leadership. Sorry.
It's alright. Water under the bridge. Let's continue onward.
Or water over the land, as it turned out.
For that too.
But by the way, thank you for making sure I received my comeuppance up there on that metal plate and the electricity. That hurt.
See, now for that, I am so sorry. I was not expecting any of that to actually happen.
Yeah, it was far more painful than I thought it might be.
Is
anything
there any
else
way I can
sorry?
help you in that? I do have some worm root and dialect beans.
Well, come to think of it, eating a dark bean might be a good idea. It won't help me with my speed. I'm feeling so stiff. I probably will need a full sleep in order to fully recover.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a Darlic Bean and get 10 temporary hit points.
Thea will realize, oh yeah, I have some of those too, and take one also.
What about Adran?
I am fully healed.
Yeah, our Darlic Beans give you temporary hit points, so those go on top of your normal hit points.
Oh.
And if you take any damage, it goes through the temp first, and any overflow goes to your actual.
Yeah. So it kind of acts as like a buffer.
Yeah, I think I'll take a bean.
And it will last until the next long rest. Having rested for an hour and munched on our energizing beans, excuse me, we descend the stairs, and after a long, straight line, the shaft eventually spills out into a dank, 10-foot-tall chamber with moisture clinging to the stone walls and occasionally dripping from the ceiling overhead. After the heat and battle of the room above, this deep chamber feels disturbingly, almost maliciously cold. A short hallway to our left ends abruptly, while another hall ahead and to our right bends out of sight. I will move y'all over in just 1 second.
This feels ominous. There's wet, there's air. There's no rocks though, so I think we might be safe.
And moving. There we go.
And for some reason, that still doesn't put me at ease.
Yeah, as you say this, Thea, what's going on here? Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, that's what's going on here. As you say that about the whole no rocks thing, there's a clack as you look down and realize that you're actually walking on stone.
Oh dear. I spoke too soon.
And some of that stone begins to warp
Oh,
and distend out from itself. And water drips rapidly around us. And you can all roll for initiative.
Oh, lovely.
And Adran, real quick, I'm going to fix something on your character sheet here.
Oh?
So you put your temporary hit points in the wrong spot. If you look underneath your current hit points, there's actually a space on your character sheet saying temporary hit points.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just saw that you did that, so I was fixing it. Alright, so you might want to select your token and roll for initiative.
Alright. Token is placed. Okay. Do-do-do. Wow.
Wow.
How did I do
Good
that?
rolls, both of you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Out of the water right in front of it. Wait, hold on. Where is this one? There. Out of the water on the floor right next to you, Adran, something rises from the moisture, but as it does so, its body suddenly hardens into sharp angular features.
Whoa, that's kind of sharp.
Adran, you are first up. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna swing at it with my sword. Hopefully, I still have my sword equipped.
I believe you had your shield equipped from earlier back during the scorpion chamber.
Yeah. So I still have my shield equipped, and my longbow is not equipped. So yeah, I'm still gonna swing with my short sword.
All right, go for the attack.
All right, here we go.
That's a nat 1. That's gonna miss.
Oh, wait a second. I was looking at its reflection. That's why nothing happened.
Aim upward! Aim upward!
Oh, over here.
That'll hit.
Much better.
27 for 8 damage. Double checking something. And bless whoever just sneezed or coughed. Not sure which it was.
I'm sure it was the water creature that I was attacking.
Well, yeah,
All right.
they have allergies, obviously.
It cracks as your sword lances down upon it. So that was your attack and extra attack. Anything else for you, sir?
I'm afraid to move.
You're going to hold position.
I'm gonna hold
You
position.
could move. You could move here and provide a flanking.
That is true. I forgot about the whole flanking part.
You're welcome. I believe that ends your turn, sir.
Yes, it does.
Thea, you can give me an insight check. Okay, that's not good enough. What would you like to do for your turn?
Well, she usually uses bow and arrows, so she'll go ahead and shoot it with her bow.
All right.
And
Fire that
For a second there, I
water.
thought you grabbed the. That is surprisingly enough to hit, and because we're enemies, there you go. 19 damage. Your arrow strikes it square in the chest, and the thing shatters. Hang on. Adran, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Why is it gonna crash down on top of me?
Oh gosh. I rolled a nat 1 and got a 10 on my dexterity saving throw, which was just enough. Alright, please roll me 1d8, sir.
1d8. Oh. This is in my way. Gotta move it.
Alright. Adran and Varin both succeeded on their dexterity saving throws and take half damage of ice shards pelt across our face. We both take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As this thing shatters.
that seems awkward.
Anything else for you, Thea? Movement, bonus action?
Would you like
Please
Huh?
please make sure you expended 1 arrow.
I did.
Perfect.
Well, she'll move down this way.
Okay. The ground net between you boils suddenly, and out of the slopping wet stone and mud forms another of these sharp-featured creatures, who looks at you, Adran, looks at you, Thea. Alright, Thea, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, doc.
As its throat suddenly bulges, and it spews out a huge spray of mud towards you. You saw it coming, and you very, very successfully dodge it. It looks like it could have restrained you rather easily had it caught.
Well, that's lucky.
That was quite a mouthful.
Uh-huh.
The water in the air suddenly coalesces behind you, Thea. Or sorry, in front of you.
Uh,
Right. He is going to... I need another dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to check here. Okay. Oh, wow. You definitely did well enough on that one, as it expels its breath in a boiling cone of scalding steam. Now, I believe you have uncanny dodge, yes?
Mhm.
Can you read that off to me again? Or send it in the chat, rather.
Sure, just a second. Here you go.
Okay, and that's not what I thought it was. Evasion, that's what I thought it was, so you succeeded. So you actually take no damage from its boiling steam breath. That's handy.
Whoa, that was hot.
Seeing this suddenly develop. Oh, my turn.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have Varin give an insight check. Wow,
Good job.
that's definitely a success.
That's weird.
I'm gonna
because
look at you both.
On my screen, the animation of the roll looks like it's stuck between 1 and 19.
I know, weird, but it came up 26, which, let's see. Apparently I rolled a 19, so that's apparently what the system decided. I'm gonna look at you both. This curse is pulling these things out of the air, the water, the stone. If we get out of here, maybe they won't be chasing us. I'm gonna snap out my silvered short sword, move up. Oh, and by the way, I might point in case you haven't noticed, I should probably point out, 1 square is 10 feet.
Yeah, she didn't want to get ahead of you guys.
So bear that in mind. So I pulled out my silver short sword. Sorry?
It's difficult terrain then.
It is not difficult terrain. It's just basically I set this up as a scale thing.
Oh.
So instead of each square being 5 feet, each square is 10 feet. So for Adran, instead of moving 6 squares, you can only move 3 squares without dashing.
Gotcha.
And that's normal movement, not difficult terrain. 18 is going to hit.
Basically, the room's a lot
14.
bigger than it looks.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
For 10 damage. That was my attack. And, well, he's definitely wounded, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him again. Or at least try to. That'll hit, and you'll take Colossus Slayer. So that's 15 extra points of damage. Watch his health bar.
Phew.
He is still alive.
Just barely.
I'm like, uh-oh. I'm going to hold my position right there. Alright, so, Thea, there's a hissing to the air around you as you sense another of those things forming out of the cold air into heat.
Oh, lovely.
Let's see. 10. So it looks like... Yeah, it's going to go ahead and do this. I need another dexterity saving throw from Thea and from Varin this time. Dexterity saving throw. Thea, you succeed. Oh, and I succeed. Does evasion use any resource? Or does it just happen every time?
Let's see what it's... No, doesn't look like it
When
uses...
you are subjected to an effect. Yeah, no resource, so you get to use it every single time. So you take no damage, and I'm going to take half damage. Well, yeah, I'm going to take half damage. I did succeed anyways. Where is it? Adran, please roll me 1d8.
1d8 coming up.
As I catch a flicker of heat and boiling air and water in my face. Okay, I take 2 points. And then that mud being is also going to have to make a dexterity saving throw because he was caught in the blast.
Ouch.
Friendly fire.
He succeeded. Yep, friendly. Yep, definitely.
He's
He
just full of hot air.
succeeded. Or hot, yeah. He succeeded on his saving throw, so he takes half damage and dies. Because he only had 2 hit points left.
Yeah, that's
Man, that's
That worked out well for us. Say what?
Said, man, that's the pits.
But bump. Alright, so that was his turn.
I'm sorry, was that a dirty joke?
Oh, jeez. Just for that.
No, it wasn't
Slopping
until
out of
you
the
made
mud
it one.
right next. Wait, what?
It wasn't
oh,
a
yeah.
dirty joke until you made it one.
Adrian, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
I feel like I'm in the mush pod.
Nope, you're in the mud pit. Anytime for that dexterity saving throw. Oh, there it goes. That is a success, and you feel a glop of thick mud slopping across your shield, but not sticking.
You got
Too
mud
bad.
on my
So
shield,
sad.
man.
And then ice forms into another one of these creatures right next to Varin. Nope, that doesn't want to do that. And it's going to attack me with its icy claws.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it misses.
Good job.
I sense its approach, and I slap its frozen claws aside with the flat of my blade. We've got to. There's more of them gathering.
Man, what do we do?
Get out of here!
We still need to find that artifact.
That's what. Yes, move out of this chamber.
Wait, we can find
and
it if we're
Varin
dead.
That's why we need to leave this chamber.
All right.
And Varin has to make a dexterity saving throw. That's okay. Wow, I rolled a 2 and succeeded.
Not bad.
Yeah.
As this thing tries to catch me in its viscid mud and misses. Where's the next one?
Yeah, I'd say let's get
Okay.
the heck out of here.
Another one of these creatures forms, crackling out of ice, or out of the water into ice. And 15. Adran, you and Varin both need to make dexterity saving throws as it exhales ice at us.
Oh boy.
I get a 14
Booyah.
and a nat 20.
Wow.
Yes, we both succeed, so we're only going to take half damage of ice. So Adrian, you and I both take 2 points of ice damage. And I've been marking this on my normal hit points, and it should have been on my temporary hit points. So I should be at full health.
Actually, I forgot about that too.
There. So I've got 76 hit points and 4 temporary. Adrian, you should be down 4 temporary hit points, so you should have 6 left.
Yep. All right, time to get out of here.
Clear the way out! I say, pointing towards the hallway that Thea is right next to. As another forms together out of the air, boiling steam. And it's going to rake at me with its claws. Can you imagine claws made of... Oh dear, that hits.
Well, it looks like
Ow!
it hurts.
It does! There go all my temporary hit points, and I take 2 points of fire damage. Straight to my actual hit points.
It's a good thing you had a bean before coming in here.
Oh man.
Such a magical
And then
fruit.
Thea whoop, One forms, another ice being forms, and it's going to claw at you with its ice claws. I get a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Top of the order. Adran, it's now your turn, sir.
Oh gosh. I'm not exactly sure what to do and where to go.
There's one way to go.
Try to clear.
Not up the stairs.
Yeah, probably try to clear the way forward and ignore the ones behind us.
Definitely. But yeah, I'm with Varin. I think we need to get out of this room.
Uh-huh.
So
And how would you like to enact that plan, sir?
What?
How would you like to enact that plan?
Disengage and retreat.
Retreat back up the stairs towards a door we don't know how to open,
Oh, well.
or find a way through here, past these two elemental things.
Yeah, there is a corridor down there. Let's just head down there.
All right. So you can disengage, but that will take your action, and you won't be able to attack
Forget it.
unless you action surge. Okay, go for the attack.
I'll attack the mud guy with my sword.
A 27 is gonna hit for 7 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Anything
I'm
else
also
for you?
going to attack him again with another.
All right. Oh wow, that'll hit for 9. Anything else from you?
Yeah, I'm going to get away from that stupid thing and come down here.
Okay, that will trigger 2 attacks of opportunity from the ice beings.
I think I can handle it.
Good luck.
I get a 6 and a 22.
6.
What's your armor class?
6 misses, 22 will hit me for what?
5 slashing and 3 cold.
Okay.
And it chills you to the bone.
Ew. That's cold, man.
But
So that takes all
alright.
of my temporary hit points and then 2 of my normal hit points.
excellent. All right, Thea. It is now, unless you want to use your bonus action to recover hit points, sir.
Well, since we're all kind of surrounded in there, I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna use my second wind. Go down there for a second wind.
You'll only recover a total of 2 hit points if you do that.
Oh,
Do you want to use your second wind?
actually, no, I didn't want to.
That makes sense.
So ignore that.
All right, Thea.
So ignore that one.
Sorry, go ahead. Okay. Thea, you are now faced with 2 separate enemies. Any shot with your longbow will be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
do have
so
your
you
short
could-
sword.
You could use your fast hands ability to put away your longbow, if you want, and then draw and attack with your action.
Actually,
with
I
your
was
sword.
wondering, how tall is the room?
10 feet tall.
Are the walls fairly slick, or...
They look fairly slick, but also very old. So there's quite a few, I wouldn't call them handholds, but finger holds.
Okay, so what she's going to do is she is going to use her sorry, just a second. I'm trying to...
Look at all your various features, because rogues have a crazy amount of features.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus to disengage,
Okay,
because I can do that with cunning action.
correct.
Then I'm going to attempt to climb up the wall and just enough to be above the creatures. And then I want to
Okay.
go around if I can.
So you're going to go 10 feet up. Your movement speed is 35.
Yep.
So 10. Sorry, I have to do this in my head right now. 10 up, and then
25.
20, 30. You could drop to the floor here.
And then I'm going to use
Basically, you can get to the floor here.
What if I dash?
If you dash, then you can move another 35 feet. So
Yeah, so I'm going to
actually,
use my
hold on.
action to dash.
40. Yeah. Okay. So you can get here, and then once you're there, you can dash. You have 35 foot movement speed. I'm okay with you moving 4 squares instead of 3 because you have 35 instead of 30.
Okay, so I'm popping out here is what you said.
Yep.
And so then that means 10, 20, 30, and you said I could make it to here?
10,
Well,
20, 30, 40.
Actually,
Yes. You can do that.
I don't know that she wants to be so by herself, though.
And
'Cause
you're
if
also
they're-
leaving us
The hallway-
behind too.
Huh?
You're also leaving us behind too.
Well,
It's your prerogative because you are a
I think
scout.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I might as well go ahead and...
The other option for you is to use your action to attack.
I think I might do that and
Just
attack that
elements of
guy
your-
right there. I won't get
Okay.
sneak attack, but it might help
Correct.
you guys. So-
It might clear the way.
Right, so let's go ahead
At
and
least somewhat.
do that. So I'll pull out my short sword as part of the attack action. And
Cool.
go ahead and do that.
I mean,
By the
it
way,
would be
excellent
kinda
use
nice
of
if
your
we could
sec-
somehow get the elementals to attack each other.
First, let me just say, excellent use of your second story work feature. And Adrian, I apologize. What were you saying?
It would be kind of nice if the hot air would end up hitting the icy cold people.
Well, I think...
They only popped out after the steam blew.
Well, and I think there has to be someone in that general direction for them to be willing to do friendly fire, basically.
Yeah.
And they also have to be within range. Alright, so you do hit for 6 piercing damage. Nice hit. And then... Borp.
Oh gosh.
It is going to slam a fist of mud towards you, sir.
Hmm.
I get a 16.
Oh, miss.
It doesn't ring off your shield so much as it splats against your shield.
Splat. Dude, come on. I just cleaned this.
Looks like you're gonna have to clean it again.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could always use the steam. Steam clean it.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of which, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please, Adran.
All right.
And this guy and this guy.
Oh, yes.
10.
15 will do.
Okay, sorry, I'm doing geometry in my head right now.
That must hurt.
It does.
All those sharp
Okay,
corners.
so I will not have to. I'm too far outside the angle of approach. So this guy will have to make his dex save, and this guy will have to make a dex save, as will this one behind you. And you pass your dexterity saving throw. Good job.
Yeah.
So you're going to take half damage from this. You take 3 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
The two mud guys, they both succeed, so they're also going to take 3 points of fire damage. -3. -3. And then the ice fellow has to make a dexterity saving throw. He succeeds. He's going to take half damage, so that's 3. But that becomes a 6 because you see part of his arm blow off in the sudden heat.
Ooh. Well, that's kind of
It's reasonable to assume that he might be vulnerable to certain degrees of hot. Well, my options suddenly opened up.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, you see me slip out my second sword
Ooh. We're gonna have
and roll my
fun
shoulders.
here.
So you and I happen to be flanking this fellow right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack him with advantage.
Go for it.
And he's already wounded.
Colossus Slayer.
I crit.
Oh yeah.
Colossus Slayer plus crit.
That is awesome.
And you max
Oh
out
my
on the roll.
gosh, that's max. So 14 and 16.
Well, you're ready to go.
Apparently, all I need to do is my second sword as I deal him 30 points of damage. And the, let's see. Mud. Adran, I need you and I myself as well. We both need to make dexterity saving throws as this thing explodes.
Oh boy.
Oh, I left it on advantage. Never mind, I would have succeeded in either case. You succeed as well. We are not caught and restrained as this thing explodes from the violence of my attack.
Thank you, shield.
30 points. So that was one attack.
Goodness.
I'm going to use my extra attack on this ice creature here.
Goodness gracious, great balls of mud.
Ah.
Apparently, despite being slowed and stiffened by that lightning out there, I am raring to go.
You finally limbered up.
18 hits for 6 damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him with my second sword. That also hits for another 3 damage. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not worth it. I can't. I'm not going to move and trigger 4 attacks of opportunity.
No.
If I only move here, 1, 2, 3. What if I move here? 1, 2. I will move here, and I'll trigger 2 attacks of opportunity. One from the Steam Fellow's Claws. And he does not hit. For a second there, I thought he'd crit, and I was like, no! Okay, they both missed their attacks
good.
of
Oh,
opportunity.
good.
Whew.
Man. That was a nice slide.
I am slipping and sliding on the thick mud. Alright. Thea, the one you just wounded, turns to look at you, very annoyed. And he apparently remembers that you seem to be completely unbothered by his steam breath, and as he claws at you with his steamy form. I get a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You're going to take 1 slashing and 4 fire. You can uncanny dodge and take 2 damage total.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, that was your reaction. So go ahead, and that'll... You haven't even been hit? Wait, have you been hit?
Nope,
This
I
is
still
only
have
affecting
my...
your temporary hit points.
Yep.
Man, that evasion's nice for you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, pardon me. Alright. Next up, the mud creature right next to you, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently also getting the idea that its mud breath isn't working. It's going to slam at you with his fist.
Oh, I wish I could dodge.
I get a 20 to hit.
But that hits my shield, and I'm still okay.
Your feet skid a little with the unexpected force of the blow, but you remain standing solidly.
He backs the wall up.
This guy's going to move here. Adran, you and I both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, man.
But you do get half cover because you're behind me.
Oh, okay.
This was the ice, and half cover is, I believe, a +2. Oops, wrong words. Cover. Half cover is a +2 to your dexterity saving throw.
So that would be a 12.
Correct. Pardon me. Which means you do succeed, so we're both going to take half damage.
Okay.
Type the right letters in here. 2d4. Alright, so we're going to take 2 points of ice damage each.
Okay.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold. Oh, I don't think it likes that I shipped so many parts out of it. And this guy's going to slide and slop around. And it's going to launch a mud fist at you, Adran. For a second there, I thought I didn't hit the button. I get a 6. I'm pretty sure that's not going to hit.
Yeah, that goes over my head and hits the wall behind me.
I don't think it's tall enough to do. No, I'm just kidding. Here it is. It's going to claw at me because it can't get to where it wants to be. Apparently, I'm in its way. Ow! 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 It's chipping at my heels.
Ouch.
I take 3 damage. They're annoying, but they're starting to hurt. Where's this guy? So this fellow in the back here, he floats up into the air, and let's see, dashes right in front of Thea.
Oh.
But that's all he could do.
I feel like we're just gonna have to continue fighting these guys until they're all gone.
And then this guy's going to slide in, and he's going to claw at you, Adran.
Oh, please.
I get a 20 to hit.
Take it from my shield.
Good thing you have that magic shield.
Yes.
Alright, Adran, it is now your turn.
Oh. I feel like I should do something really stupid here, but...
Why do I always get worried when you say that?
Well, let's see. I've got a mud guy behind me. Mud guy right there. That's a watery ice guy right there. And then this is a
Correct.
hot flaming guy.
Steam.
Steaming guy. Well, we're surrounded. I feel like I need to use a couple of my missiles.
Oh, and what level are you casting at, sir?
Unfortunately, it's only going to be a first level spell slot, which is all I have
All
left.
right.
So I will use my last spell slot using magic missile.
All right. Are you going to split the darts up or target them all to one? Or however you want to do this.
That's the hard part. Honestly, I want to split them up.
Okay. All right. Are you going to have one dart go to each target?
One dart go to this target.
Okay.
One dart to that target.
Okay.
And the other one to that target.
All right. Roll your magic missile damage.
Here we go. Going back to my core, magic missile. There we go.
Each is going to take 4 damage.
That's what I thought they'd take.
As you expend the last of your magic. So that's your action. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I was gonna do my action surge.
Oh, there we go. Good thing we short rested.
Yes. Although I may just do something stupid next round.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I'm going to take my sword and swing at this blood guy behind me.
Okay. Go for it.
Here we go.
Oh, please hit. Oh, that'll hit. You and I both need to make dexterity saving throws. As it explodes in a shower of guck.
Wow.
Nice roll
This
on
is
their
the best I've
dexterity
been
saving
doing
throw.
on my dexterity rolls. Jeez.
I've noticed. And do we succeed? You see Varin slip a little in the mud and almost get caught, but ultimately I dodged.
Oof.
Alright, so that was your attack. You have an extra
I have
attack.
an extra attack. I'm going to attack the steam guy in front of me.
Okay, go for the attack.
Alright. Hope it's not a miss.
That is not a miss. You do hit for 9 damage.
Good.
What a round.
And
Anything else for you, sir?
I'm just going to stay put because I don't want to trigger any attacks.
Fair enough. More to the point, there's not really anywhere for you to go.
Well, I could go behind in a pile of mud, and then I'd really be in
True.
a spot.
Thea, it's your turn. Thea?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Probably
gotcha.
just attack this guy again.
Okay.
That way, if somebody doesn't take its place. So here's that.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit for 5. Nicely swung. Nice stabbing! Varin shouts. Anything else from you?
I think that's probably gonna be it.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, they go between you guys and then. So yeah, might as well stay.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Pardon me. And you can just see past your new neighbor to the down here to the bottom of you. You can just see past it another one forming out of the mud.
Oh god.
It's gonna press into its ally space, and I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please, Thea.
Okie dokie.
As it warps out another glob of mud at you, and it splats against the wall as you duck down low. It cannot end its turn in its ally space, so it moves back and triggers an attack of opportunity if you would like to take advantage of that.
Might as well.
Go for the attack. You crit
Oh, you crit.
for 13 damage.
Well done.
Nice. The fellow in front of you, Adrian, that you just stabbed so viciously. It takes in a deep breath, and I need a dexterity saving throw from yourself and from me and this mud fellow behind us.
Oh boy. Oh yes.
That's a good roll. That's a good roll.
Wow.
And the mud guy technically has half cover because of us. Doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
Alright, so we're all going to take half damage from this. So we take 1 point of damage each. That was lame. Ow!
Did you just spit on me?
It hisses at you in annoyance. Adrian, I look over at you. You know how I apologized earlier?
Yeah.
I'm starting to question your leadership again.
Oh. Get in line.
I'm going to attack the guy that just breathed on us.
Are you gonna breathe on
with
back?
I would, but my words don't seem to cut very much. So instead, I'll use my sword to cut. That hits for 8 damage and kills it outright.
2 words for you, buddy. Breath, mint.
Adrian, you and I both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh yes, we don't want the hiss to hit our skin and burn it.
It does explode in a hiss. We both succeed, and we take no damage from its death burst.
It looks like it went off in a hissy fit.
Wah, wah, wah. So that was attack 1 for me. If I move, I'm going to trigger 1, 2, 3 attacks of opportunity. So I'm going to use my extra attack on this guy behind me.
Alright.
Extra attack. There we go. That hits and kills it.
Boom.
And I need to make another dexterity saving throw.
Go for it.
I succeed. And I'm going to take half slashing damage from this. Okay, I take 1 point of slashing damage. Ow!
Jeez. Excuse me.
Indeed. There we go. So that was my attack, my extra attack. I haven't even used Colossus Slayer yet. I just realized that.
Yeah. No kidding.
I'm going to use my bonus action attack on this ice guy here. Because he's wounded. There it is. And I'll put Colossus Slayer on this one. So that becomes 9 points of damage.
Boop.
And now I'll move right there. That will trigger 2 attacks of opportunity. One from ice and one from mud.
I wish I could block them for you.
Yeah. Ow, that's going to hit.
Oof. That was cold.
That is also going to hit. Ow, ow. I'm going to feel that whenever the morning is.
Ouch.
So that is 6 and 7. That is 13 points of damage total. Ow. But, Thea, I'm now faced with this guy and flanking with you. I'm gonna deliberately leave the guy with the bigger armor class and the big shield behind me.
Hey.
I said I was questioning your leadership.
I got your back.
I figured you would. Alright. This fellow right here, looking a little nervous that there's suddenly, multiple people around it, is gonna claw at you, Thea. And I get a 4.
Well, that misses. He's very nervous.
It starts gibbering like.
Could you try that in English, please?
It only knows how to speak in Steam.
So he's just.
Ironically, Adran, there were words in whatever it was spewing, even though you didn't understand what it was.
Really? You don't
and then
speak-
you're distracted.
Yeah.
And then you're distracted as another mud thing forms right next to you.
For the love of Saber.
I get a 17 to hit you, sir.
Oh, bang on my shield.
And
Oh, for the.
another form crackles into being next to you. And I get an 11 to hit you.
Ping off my shield.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you, sir,
Yeah.
as this thing throws out another glob of mud from its throat.
Yeah.
And fails to restrain you in it.
Ah.
You're like clang, clang, jump.
Whoa.
There he is. Adrian, this fellow over here, this ice being, flaps its frozen wings, rises into the air. Okay, so this is gonna look a little weird. It's basically directly above you.
Oh, goodness.
And then it's going to claw at you. I get a 12 to hit.
I'm sorry, you're way up there, and I'm way down here. I don't think you can reach.
Apparently not. Thea, this fellow down here, he's going to expel steam at you. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Well, that was terrible.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
So how does evasion work when you fail?
I think let's see, with evasion, I think that's only when you make a dex
You're going to
save. If you would take half, you take none. So
and if you fail, you only take half damage. So good thing that you have that now.
Yeah.
So you're going to take half damage from the steam breath.
Okay.
Oh goodness, that would have hurt. You take 4 points of hot boiling damage.
Okie doke. I still have temp.
It's getting, yep, it's getting a little hard to see with all the mud and ice and steam flying every which way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't see that breath coming.
Stupid curse.
How do you get rid of a curse? I yell, as this frozen thing
Got a
apparently objects
blessing?
to me having hit it so hard.
Do you wash
closet.
behind the ears?
When was the last time we washed behind? Wait, when was the last time we Ow! As this thing slashes me across the arm for 7 damage. All right, top of the order. Adrian, it's now your turn, sir.
I'm sorry,
As
but
a being above you.
I really want to attack the guy that's above me
Okay,
with
go
a
for it.
cantrip.
You can do that. Is it a touch cantrip or a ranged cantrip?
It's a ranged cantrip.
Then it will be at disadvantage, sir.
Oh, of course it will.
You still might hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could still try.
Firebolt.
All right, go for it. Excuse me. With disadvantage. That hits, but it's a glancing blow.
I'll take it.
Which makes that 11 into a 5, and because it's vulnerable to fire, that doubles to 10.
Yay!
Nice.
And I believe you can use a bonus action to make a melee to make a weapon attack now.
I believe I will.
I believe that's wise. Who are you attacking, sir?
Gosh, who can I attack?
Can I just say that I have this great idea that you basically look up and expel your firebolt basically from your mouth at this thing?
Sure.
Rules is written. I know it's supposed to come from your hands and such, but the image is just so great.
Oh, sorry. Was my breath really hot?
Oh, Varin groans. All right, and who would you like to attack, sir?
I'll attack the guy behind me.
Okay, go.
All right, here we go. Back
Excuse
on
me, go for it.
normal mode.
Excellent.
That's
Whew.
firebolt. There we go.
That's gonna hit for another 10.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Anything else from you, sir?
Well, since I'm trapped, I got nothing else to do.
Okay. Hang on one second. My numbers aren't keeping up like they're supposed to. Basically my health bar is not updating like it's supposed to.
Oh.
Because it should be at 45 hit points.
I see you at 45.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I
I
don't
see
know why
you
it's
at
not showing up for
45.
me. That is so weird and annoying. Okay, whatever, we will move on. Thea, it's your turn.
Okay. So she's going.
You have advantage on this guy.
So she's gonna go ahead and attack him.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh.
A 26 is going to hit. You dealt him twice the number of hit points he had.
Okay.
Jeez.
Whatever gets the job done, right?
Yep.
Pretty much. And Thea, you and I both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
As it oh wow, that's beautiful. And here comes mine. I get a 17, and we both manage to twist aside as its steam explodes out in a vicious hiss, and neither of us takes the fire damage.
And then what she's going to do is use her bonus to disengage. And she's going to try and climb up this wall here. And try to
Okay.
drop over here if she can.
So 10 up and over, so that's 20 feet, and then down 10 feet, 30 feet. So when you get to that square, that's 30 feet of movement, you have one more square left. And you already disengaged.
Right. That's what I'm doing for my bonus. You said she has one more after she drops down over here?
Yes, so basically, so yeah, you're moving to here, up, you're climbing up 10 feet, and then over 10 feet, and then down to here, so that's 30 feet of movement. Excuse me, and so you can basically get to right here.
Okay, so that's what she'll do.
Excellent. I look back at you, Adrian. Thea's on the move!
Well, we better get going.
That was your action and your bonus. Well done. The slopping wet mud thing behind you gives chase.
Yeah.
I kind of figured, but I thought that might help give you guys room to move forward.
Indeed.
We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Please give me a dexterity saving throw
Okie dokie.
as it glorps out mud at you. It splatters across you, but you twist it aside at the very last moment, and you do not get restrained. Nice roll.
It was a terrible roll, but it worked.
Terrible would be failing.
That's true.
All right. Another hissing cloud of steam gathers above us.
Ugh.
It is 10 feet up in the air. It's going to fly over here, so it's hovering above this mud creature. Ooh, let's see if I can push him. Yep, I can push him back. He is going to claw at you, Adran. I get a 13.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be clawed with a bunch of steam in the air.
I'm going to clear out what I can, so I'm going to first attack this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
Once I find my character sheet. That's going to hit
Nice.
for 8 damage,
Cool.
and it dies. Dexterity saving throws from us both, Adran.
Oh,
Dexterity. That's nice.
man, I'm on a roll.
We are going to take half damage from this.
All right.
So we take 1 each. Wow. what the-
Okay. Keep them coming. Really.
Right? Let's see here.
Death by slices.
Yeah, right. This guy also has to make a dexterity saving throw. That succeeds. He takes 1 point of damage.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little, hit point 4 little, 5.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough. So that guy died. What? There we go. Sorry, I had a weird pop-up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. And then so I killed that guy. Then I'm going to use my extra attack to stab at the ice being hovering over your head, Adran.
Please do.
Extra attack.
Oh.
That hits for 10.
Dexterity saving throw.
Well, let's find out if it kills it first. Constitution saving throw. He succeeds his Constitution saving throw and does not die.
Okay.
But only just. And why not?
The ice is
Colossus
falling.
Slayer on that. Because he was wounded. So that 10 becomes a 14. Now dexterity saving throw,
Oh,
please.
boy. Shields up. Oh, sorry, Varin. You don't have a shield.
I do not. Let's see how well I can dodge. So 2 attacks and I kill 2 of these creatures. That is a successful dodge. Which means we take half damage, both of us.
1.
Oh, we both take 4 freezing damage.
Oh, that's cold.
Wow. Okay, and that guy is still there, and there's a guy above him who's also wounded. So I'm going to use my bonus action attack to stab at the flying guy right there.
Okay.
So bonus action, short. That hits for 4.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move. They're triggering, let's see, that guy's 10 feet up, and then there's one right here. So I'm only going to trigger 1 attack of opportunity from the mud being. Haha, and he misses.
Nice.
Oh man! What did we do to deserve this? I blurt.
Stabbed a guy in the back.
We didn't stab him in the back. Someone else stabbed him in the back.
Yep.
And then with a hiss, another creature forms right next to you, Adrian.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he claws at you. I get a 14.
Again, how can you claw when you only have steam as hands?
I show you the various scald marks on my body. Like that!
Oh, just put some aloe vera on it. It'll clear up the burn.
Adrian, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
As a glob of mud comes flying at you from the throat of the mud being right next to you.
Of course. You.
That is a fail.
That is
You are restrained.
Guys, I'm stuck here.
Come on! You do have a certain feature. Indomitable.
Oh my gosh, what is that indomitable?
If you fail a saving throw once per long rest, you can attempt to re-roll it.
Oh,
And you have to use a new roll.
that is true. Okay. I want to use that.
Alright, re-roll your dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw. Here we go again. Yes.
Adrian shall not be held back by
No,
sticky
actually, I
mud
just
of all
picture
things.
him being like, just kidding.
You're like, I'm trapped! Haha, gotcha.
Yeah. you fell for it.
And then this creature right next to you is going to expel its ice breath.
Oh.
Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Lord.
Let me see here.
Barely?
The ice. That is just enough. You're going to take half damage from this.
Hey.
So you take 2 points of ice damage.
Alright.
But the creature behind... Ice damage? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Let me double check. Cold damage, excuse me.
Ow. Ooh.
The steam creature behind you is also going to have to make a dexterity saving throw. That's a total of 20 because of half cover, which is a success, but you still take some damage. And then the mud creature right next to you also has to make a dexterity saving throw. And is that a success or a fail? That is a success. So the mud creature takes the same 2 points of damage. Whoops. Ah, come on. Click on. There we go. All right.
Is it just me, but I can't see my health bar down. I should be at 55 or 53.
Should be at 53. I see you at 53.
For some weird reason, I see 78 over 68.
Yeah, that's the same problem my character token's been dealing with. We'll replace our tokens after the fight.
All right.
Because if we replace our tokens now, it's going to remove us from the initiative order as well.
That's okay.
This mud creature. Where is he? There he is. He's going to punch at you, Adrian.
Oh.
I get a 20 to hit.
Shields up.
Clop.
I
Thea.
can clean this afterwards.
Something crackles into form behind you.
She sighs as if she
And
expected
claws
it.
Say what now?
She sighs as if she expected it.
I get a 22 to hit. Would you like to uncanny dodge that?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So that 9 becomes 4 points of damage.
And that's the last of my temp.
Good grief. All that effort. That's just now when I finally start getting to your actual hit points. Alright. This creature in front of me that's formed of steam is going to claw at me. That's gonna miss. Okay. And then something crackles into form next to you, Adran.
Oh boy.
I get a 17 to hit you.
Ouch.
That would have hurt me. That would have hurt me. Adran, it's now your turn, sir.
Oh gosh, what do I do? I know it's going to be a disadvantage, but I know the flame will actually hurt this ice guy.
Fair enough.
Still do,
Go for the attack.
So I'm going to do Firebolt at disadvantage.
Oh, that's gonna hit for sure. Which means that 14 becomes a 28.
Yeah.
There is a massive black scar on the wall behind the ice creature as it looks down at the hole that something burned through its chest, and it shatters. Adran, I need a dexterity saving throw from you, sir.
Oh god.
That's a success. By a little. So you're going to take half damage.
Golly. Oh.
You take 4 points of slashing damage from this thing's explosion.
At least it's not the full.
He's also going to take half. Yeah, there he is. He's also going to take half.
Wow. Lucky roll.
No kidding. As that guy shatters. Goodness, that was a good blow.
And then I still have one more attack left.
Yes, with your bonus action.
I will choose to hit the steam guy right in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. And I am back on normal. But
Okay.
actually, I would like to use my inspiration point.
Ah,
So that I can attack
take
with
it with advantage. Go for the attack, sir.
All right.
Oh, that's a beautiful hit for 10 damage.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now, still work.
Okay, that was your bonus action, so you cannot second win.
No, I cannot second win, but I will stay, or I will remain right here.
All right, Thea, it is now your turn.
She can't see anyone, so she's going to dodge.
Okay, so all attacks against you are at disadvantage.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to kill the one in front of her because she's thinking that it'll just reappear somewhere else. So
Fair. You could move here diagonally. It will trigger an attack of opportunity, but at disadvantage.
that's not a bad idea. So she'll go ahead and dodge and then move here.
Okay. Alright, so that's going to trigger an attack of opportunity. I'm going to roll it twice, and we'll go with the lower result. So that's an 11.
That misses.
I assume that misses you. Excellent. So that was your action and your movement. Anything else you want to do? Wait, can you dodge as a bonus action as a rogue?
That
I don't think you can.
No, that's an action. That's why I was like, I'm using my
Right.
action to dodge, because she doesn't know where you guys are.
Right. Well, you know roughly where Varin is. You can't see us, but you know where you have that idea.
She's
Anything
just
else from
hoping
you?
you guys are following. I think that's it.
Okay. You can see. Let's see. What can you see?
Because she's got like a couple of corners going on.
Right. Just down here, if you can see my ping,
Uh-huh.
you can see a wooden door.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can also shout that back to us if you wish.
I see a door.
What was that?
She sees a door.
I'm sorry. Did you guys say hit the floor?
A door. She sees a door.
Yeah, I know. There's one right behind me, and a bunch of mud monsters too.
No! Ahead of her!
Make the bodies hit the floor, okay?
Get the mud out of your... Oh no! As this mud creature suddenly blasts into the air and zooms close to me. And is going to blast mud down at me. So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. I just barely succeed.
Jeez. Got
Whack!
close there, huh, Varin?
I said clean the mud out of your ears! Clean the mud out of your ears! Alright, where's this fellow? The flying cloud of steam next to you, Adran.
Oh god.
It's going to claw at you. And I get a 20 to hit. Okay, so it does recharge its breath weapon.
Yeah. I'm still at a level 21, so...
Yeah, you feel mud slopping onto your feet as it's clawed from your shield by this boiling steam.
Ugh, I got mud in my hair. That's never coming out.
Oh man, that was close.
You have
I muttered.
had mud in your hair for quite a while, dude. When was the last time we
Yeah,
took baths?
We have seriously not bathed in I don't know how long.
Yes.
This is about the closest we've come to actually bathing.
Yes, but this is demon mud, which is something completely different.
No, they're elementals. Trust me, they're elementals.
Demon mud feels a lot like poo.
There's two people in front of me. I'm getting pretty badly hurt. But one of them is really badly wounded, so I'm going to attack it.
Colossus Slayer.
I get a 27 to hit that flying mud creature for 6 damage, and then he's going to take Colossus Slayer.
Yes.
That becomes 9 points of damage.
Die, mud skipper.
He's still alive, so I'm going to attack him again. And I get a 15 to hit for 7 damage, and it explodes in a big glob of mud. Which means I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Roll a 1.
Dexterity save. No, I don't want to roll a 1. I don't want to roll a 1. I don't roll a 1. I get a 14, and I am not restrained, but there is that creature below it. Which is that one.
I meant for the damage. Roll a 1.
It rolls an 8. No, there's no damage. So...
What?
So I stab... Hold on. So I stab this mud creature twice. It explodes. And this steam creature below it fails as mud rains down upon it and is restrained.
Well, that's a certainly interesting turn of events.
And I'm just like, huh, that worked out better than I thought it would.
Well, and it's restrained.
Yep.
Correct, which I believe means advantage on all attacks against it. And if I hit it while within 5 feet of it, do I... Okay, nope, no, I don't get any sort of bonus to damage. Yeah, I just have advantage on attacking it. Hey, I have 2 swords. One of them is in my hand, so I have advantage on my next attack. With my last attack. Short sword. I hit, but only get 3 damage on it. Boo. Adran, you've got to get out of there!
Checking something.
Alright. Fair enough. Alright, so that was all of my abilities. The steam creature next to you, Adran, hisses in annoyance at you, and it's going to move away... No, it's not. It's going to turn and expel its steam breath at me. So I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
And this is the guy in front of me?
Yes, so he's not moved.
Ouch.
So let's see here. I succeed on my saving throw, and I'm going to take half damage from this. Which means I take a total of 1 damage.
Yes. 1.
1 is a lot. No. Alright, so the mud creature above, here. Whoops,
Two
wrong
can
button.
be as bad as one.
He's going to punch you. I get a crit.
Ouch, that's gonna hurt.
You feel the fist just slips right in underneath your the rim of your shield and crashes into your guts for
feel like it
7
was an
bludgeoning
uppercut.
damage. Well, at least it wasn't too low.
What was it, 7?
Yep, 7 bludgeoning damage. Okay, this is starting to hurt. And Thea, another form crackles into view between you and the door,
Of course.
and it's going to flap towards you. 20 feet. Can't move that far? Yes, it can. And it's going to claw at you.
Okay.
I get a crit to hit. Have you already used your reaction?
I'm trying to remember. I can't. I don't.
Oh, you know what? You dodged earlier.
Yeah, I dodged earlier.
So that needs to be at a disadvantage. So here comes its second attack. We'll go with the lower of the 2 results. I get an 18 to hit you.
Still hits, but I don't.
And you did not use your uncanny dodge yet, so you can now use it.
Yeah, so that becomes 3.
So that's a total of 7. Yes, 3. Good thing I remembered you dodged.
Yeah.
Alright. Where is he? There he is. This creature is going to move down here next to you, Adran.
Of course he is.
It's laughing mockingly at you. Its throat a bullfrog's croaking, mud-filled, phlegmy noise.
That sounds disturbing.
I get a 10 to hit you.
Oh, I wish I could just duck and let it hit the steam behind me.
Adran, you see it actually starts to pout a little bit, like, "Aww,
Oh,
I missed."
he missed.
Poor baby.
Alright. This ice creature behind you, Thea, is going to attack you now.
Okay.
Ice, ice, baby.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
My bad. So a 12 or...
Or
7.
Both
7.
miss.
You hear ice scraping against the walls next to you. It missed very widely. Alright, this creature is restrained, having been caught underneath the mud shower. It's going to... Let's see. It's going to attack me, but at disadvantage. Actually, let me try this. Okay, it recovers its breath weapon, and instead of attacking me, expels its steam breath at me. So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, that's a success. So I take half damage.
1.
2. Fair enough.
Be as bad as 1.
Hey, where's it go? There it goes. Ow! And now it's going to repeat its saving throw. Okay. Dexterity. It fails and remains restrained. I approve somewhat of this circumstance. This ice creature next to you, Adran, is going to claw at you.
Of course.
First to see if it recovers its breath weapon. Ouch. It does not. I get a 16 to hit you.
Nope.
Fair enough. Adran, you're somewhat aware of the arcane weave of magic. In this area, it's especially thick, thicker than it is normally.
It is.
and you can feel it starting to waver. It is now your turn.
Starting to waver.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could do something really, really crazy here.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, thinking about it, and I'm not going to do anything too crazy just yet, but I will pull out my femur and I will give it a strike.
So you drop your short sword, and which one are you targeting with your bone staff, your femur staff?
The mud guy behind me.
Okay. He has to make a Constitution saving throw,
Above
correct?
15, I believe.
15 or higher.
Yep.
He fails and is paralyzed.
Nice. And then from there, I want to take my bonus action and use my second wind.
Probably a wise idea. You recover 11 hit points. And please don't forget to mark a use of your staff gone as well as your second wind.
Already did it.
You are amazing. Well done, sir. Any movement from you?
Well, I can't really move because there's a ball of hot air in front of me.
True. You could attempt to jump over it.
But wouldn't that also trigger an attack of opportunity by at least one or two other creatures? Like
That would trigger 2 attacks of opportunity.
But then I'd still be in close proximity of this guy, wouldn't I?
Yes, but on the other side of where you are currently. So basically, if you jump and you succeed, you'd land over here.
Okay.
That guy is paralyzed and doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
There's one mud guy here as well as one steam fellow.
Oh, yes, that's right. He's in the air. Yeah, let me try doing a little acrobatic and see if I can jump over this guy.
Okay, so instead of acrobatics, I'm going to call for an athletics check because you're making this jump from standing.
Whoa, yeah, athletics.
Alright, give me an athletics check, sir.
Alright.
Wow, you succeed.
Wow.
You jump clear over this creature and land on the other side of where you are currently.
Good job.
That does trigger 2 attacks of opportunity, one from steam, one from mud.
Let's see what happens.
Here comes the steam. I get a 12.
He misses.
And here comes the mud. 22.
Oh, he hits me.
For 4 bludgeoning damage. He clips you in the heel.
Ouch. Don't I need to make a dexterity saving throw now when I land?
That's only if you're landing in difficult terrain. This is not difficult terrain.
Ah, but he clipped my heel.
Yep.
I got mud in my boots.
I look at you. You've got mud everywhere.
Yeah, but this is demon mud.
Elemental. Thea, it's your turn.
She's still like not certain where you guys are, so she's gonna dodge again, and then she's gonna move into this alcove here.
Okay.
Oh wait, I
That
have
will
to come
trigger
back
an-
from your thing when you said elemental.
Okay.
Nuance.
Or I think you mean semantics.
Semantics. Sure.
I get a 14 to hit you, Thea.
That misses.
Nice. All right. Where is okay? A glop of mud drops from the ceiling and in mid-air transforms into another one of these mud creatures.
No.
Flies up towards me, and I need to make a dexterity saving throw. I twist aside, my hair neatly avoiding any trace of mud as it slaps onto the wall behind me.
You did that on purpose.
I look at you and smirk. Alright, this fellow's turn. This boiling creature flies behind you, Adran, and you and I both need to make another dexterity saving throw.
Me.
Wait, hold on. I have to, before we do that. Okay, never mind. It's going to claw at you instead.
Oh.
I get a 14 to hit you, sir.
Again, you miss.
Alright, so there's the one in front of me in the air, and there's a fellow right in front of me who's restrained, right. And I believe he's also wounded. Yes. Well, he's wounded and restrained. I'm gonna go a little nuts on him. Attack 1. That hits, and I'm gonna throw Colossus Slayer on there as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's 17 points of damage. Watch his health bar. I mean, he's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw against that.
Fail.
He fails and takes massive damage and dies.
Blah.
Which means you and I both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
You have half cover, so +2 for you.
+2.
Make it normal.
Still doesn't help.
Dexterity. That's a nat 1, so you fail. I get a 25 and I succeed. Mwah.
See what happens to me
So
now?
that means you take 7 points of fire damage and I take half of it.
Ouch.
I agree. Ow, ow.
Hot, hot. Ow, hot.
So I take 3. Hot, 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 hot.
I know my grandmother likes mud baths, but this is nuts.
I did not need to know that about your grandmother. So that one's dead. I'm going to move forward out of your way, limping because of the electricity earlier. 10, 20.
You're never gonna let that up.
And now I'm going to stab up at this guy. At normal. Oh, that hits for 7 damage. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stab him again with my bonus action short sword attack. I get a 15 and deal him 2 more points of damage. Alright. Is that the flying guy? No, okay. The steam creature that's running along the ground after you, Adran, is going to see if he recharges his breath weapon.
Nope.
He does not, so instead he's going to claw at you.
Again, with steam.
With steam. And I believe that's a critical hit.
Ouch.
That is 9 points of damage to you, sir.
Ow.
6 slashing and 3 fire. I told you it hurts! I can't believe that I actually have to score a crit in order to actually hit you.
Somebody's out for vengeance.
So it's his turn. This guy's going to move into the space of his friend. He's going to punch at you, thinking he's going to succeed like he did before.
Come on.
I get a 7 to hit, which misses.
Seriously, what were you aiming?
And that's the wrong creature. Where is he? There he is. He is going to have to. He is forced to move back. That triggers an attack of opportunity if you like to take that
I
against
would.
him. You may go for the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You crit.
That's what you get for critting me.
Congratulations.
He crits you. You crit him back. Oh my goodness. Look at his health bar.
Serves you right.
This ice being in front of you, Thea, is going to attack you at disadvantage because you dodged. Making 15 into 12.
That misses.
Excellent. Pardon me. And now the restrained mud creature has to make a saving throw, I believe, in order to get free, right?
Mm-hmm.
Against 15. He breaks free and is no longer paralyzed.
Well,
And that's pretty much the end of his turn.
I think that was sooner than we would have liked, but oh well.
Pretty much. And then this ice being moves up towards me, seeing my sudden arrival. It does not recover its breath, and instead claws at me. Getting a 13. Ow! Oh, thank goodness that didn't hurt. Alright. And Adran, the air in front of you suddenly hisses together.
Of course it would.
And it's going to... I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, sir.
Oh, and we just can't have a normal day, can we?
What's a normal day? I've completely forgotten. Alright, so you're going to take half damage. There it is. So, wait, how did that happen? Okay, let me roll that again.
I was gonna say it should have been.
And put the 1 in the correct spot. There we go. You take 1 point of fire damage.
More like it.
Sorry, somehow I put 18 instead of 1, and D18 instead of 1D8.
Gosh.
Alright. Roll the correct dice. Okay, so he does not recover his breath weapon. This ice being behind you, Adran,
Yes.
is going to claw at you.
Oh. How cute.
Trying to trip you, apparently. And failing. Top of the order, Adran, you feel the arcane weave suddenly warp.
Do I need to use my Incantra or
Arcana?
Arcana?
Nope. As the malevolent nature of the curse slams back into us, and the elemental creatures shatter and dissipate.
Oh, ow.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay, is your chest hurting as much as mine is?
Probably more.
Oh.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to... Don't move any of your tokens. I'm going to replace our current tokens with hopefully updated tokens. And Thía. Okay. Okay, now I don't see any of our health bars.
I see yours still.
I see yours, but I don't see mine.
Adran, would you step around the corner? Okay, yeah, that didn't change anything. Let me see if this works. Okay, now I see your health bar.
Okay.
That is so weird.
Maybe it's a glitch.
It must be. Okay, that's odd. But now we are back.
Well,
Oh,
I do have to say that was quite invigorating because I was just about ready to do something really crazy.
what was that gonna be?
I was gonna eat a marble.
Oh dear. Wait, you still have a marble?
I have 2. You should know, Varin. You gave them both to me.
I forgot. I am going to drink a hack and leaf brew.
She's gonna move down and see if she can, what she can see.
Okay, give me 1 second.
That would be 8d4 plus 8.
Oops. 8d4 plus 8. Thank you. Oh, wow.
That's good.
Okay. I typed in the wrong number. I typed in 225. Ouch. And I'm gonna drink one more. 8d4 plus 8. Oops, what's going on here? Glug, glug. 24 hit points. And I am back up to full health.
Yeah, I definitely need to get some hit points back. Or.
So that was a lead, and I'm going to eat another garlic bean.
Thea's gonna go ahead and pop another bean. Might as well.
Ow! If you know, for such little guys, that hurt. Sorry. So okay, so Thea, you're eating a garlic bean.
Yep.
And Adran, what are you doing?
I'm eating a hack and leaf brew.
All right. Please roll me a d10, by the way.
Let's see. Go up here. Do 8 d4 plus 8.
You recovered 25 hit points.
Not bad.
I'm walking up to you, Thea, and I'm like everything except my hair is covered in mud, and my hair is still standing straight out from my head from when I got electrocuted.
Thea will move down a bit and say, I don't know, we should look and see if there's any traps on that door, but like it might not be like the way out because there's like more to this place.
I
There's
am
a lot
also
more to
going
this
to eat
place.
one of my talon saps.
Good call. And I assume you're doing this as you're walking after us.
Yeah. 4 d4
I'll move
plus
before you.
4. Let's see. Four d4 plus. Oops. 4.
So I'll put one of my swords away.
Cool.
Okay, you recover 14
14
hit points.
Nice.
And I'm going to search the door with disadvantage because we're in the dark.
Let's go.
Unless one of you wants to light a torch. Perception.
Whoops. Well, the 14 definitely worked because it got up to my full health, but I need to change
I could
that.
light.
Yeah, you should be at 68.
I could light a torch.
Okay. That's 20 and 20 for light, I believe. Or 20 and 40, whatever. 20 dark, 20 bright, and 40 dim. Or whatever it is. There we go. Excuse me. So Thea puts with the torch in hand. Are you having a sword in the other hand or a longbow? What are your
She
hands
probably
currently look
put
like?
her sword away and pulled out the torch to light it.
Okay. So you're basically just holding the torch now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will search again, this time with no disadvantage. Thank you, Thea.
Uh-huh.
As I swipe some mud out of my eye with one hand. Perception. And Adran, you can investigate the door as well if you want.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It looks like a pretty solid wooden door. Old. Really old.
Well, do we want to see if there's anything inside?
I get a 22 on mine.
Adran, this door looks... I mean, we've never really encountered doors like this in our village. But there's something a little interesting about this.
It seems like red
There's certain construction elements of this door that suggests, it's not conclusive, but it does suggest that it might have been of elven construction.
Could be.
There is no lock on it.
Is there a handle on it?
There is. Do we go through?
I say we go through.
Might as well.
All
We
right.
made it this far.
So we open the door. And...
Oh, good golly.
Sorry, I have to pull up my, Here we go. Excuse me. In this chamber, there's some interesting articles that we can see from where we are. One of the most prominent of which is a candle on top of a wooden table. It's a lit candle.
Oh, that's interesting.
On top of a wooden table, atop a bear fur rug with an empty wooden bowl in the center of the table. There is a tapestry just visible hanging here. And that's about all we can see from our current position.
Well, I think we need to go inside and take an even closer look.
Okay. Shall move in.
I have one sword in hand.
Shall move in.
Okay. So what we can see here, pardon me. So there's the tapestry hanging on the wall depicts an artistic rendition of a farming community encircled by mingled wolves. As I mentioned, there is a wooden table atop a bear fur rug with an empty wooden bowl in the center of the table with a candle inside the bowl. Over here, there's a chest, shut chest, and another pair of wooden doors shut.
Well,
Thea's
I'm
gonna
only
douse
using
her
some
torch
pressure
to
stuff.
see how much light the candle puts off.
Sure thing. I almost turned off your vision. Hang on one second. That would have been awkward.
Huh. She's very interested because it was lit. And she's like, how long has it been lit? Is it always lit?
So it's emitting bright light out to 5 feet and dim light out to 10. Adran, what were you saying?
I was definitely going to say, well, with the chest just sitting there, I'm always down for a good treasure hunt.
I move out of your way. Kind of studying the tapestry. Alright, so you're going to open the chest?
Yep. Hold on tight,
Okay.
guys.
You put your hand on the wooden chest. It has similar features to the door. No lock visible. But when you go to open it, it doesn't move.
Hmm.
And when you go to lift your hand off of it, your hand remains stuck to it.
Oh,
Roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh no, I got a nat 1.
What?
Thea got a 9.
we were not expecting a mimic.
No.
Adrian got a 9. Adrian, you are currently restrained.
Ah, come on. No.
Oh, excuse me. You are not restrained. You are grappled,
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
which means your movement speed is now 0.
Well, I'm stuck here, guys.
Well, of course you are. And I'm sorry about my
Oh,
language earlier.
You had no idea this was coming, did you?
Nope. No, not a clue.
I kind of thought, but mostly because, like, in my other campaign, we had fought a mimic recently, so it's fresh in my head.
Uh-huh.
At least it's not a bed mimic. That was evil.
That must have been very awkward.
Well, we go into this bedroom, and then the bed attacks us, and it walks on the wall and everything. It was terrifying.
Fair enough. Adrian, this chest, now it opens, and instead of inside of the inside of a chest, inside you see a rather large mouth.
Yeah. I figured.
It is currently your turn. What would you like to do, sir?
I stab like the mighty elephant.
Oh no.
All right, go for the attack.
Here we go.
Okay, you hit for 7 damage. Good job. Your sword doesn't come off of it.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? No.
Your silvered sword is now stuck to this creature.
There's nothing else I can do.
You can do an unarmed strike.
An unarmed strike?
If you really think it's wise. I mean,
You have
your
a-
sword just gets...
You have a sword stuck to it. Your hand is stuck to it.
You can attempt an unarmed strike, but is it wise?
You can kick it. You can try to bite it.
I wish I can use my cantrip, but I didn't do it in the proper order.
What would you like to do,
I'm
sir?
just gonna take one of my slings and throw it at it. Or one of my rocks
You
and
could-
throw it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could throw your rock at it. All right. So, you know what? I will you're throwing it. You're not. Okay. So, roll me 1d20 plus 9.
1d20 plus 9.
Not 9. Sorry. 1d20 plus. 1d20 plus 5. There we go. Plus 5
that's
is
23.
definitely going to hit. So roll me 1d4 plus 1.
1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. That is not what I wanted to roll.
No,
Totally
no,
ignore that
1d4.
one. Ignore that one.
Ignoring.
Here's the 1d4.
It's amazing percentile.
No,
though.
that's a 1d20.
Dang it! What the heck? I'm
I
sorry.
got you. I got you. 1d4 plus 1. You deal it 5. Actually, no, that's at disadvantage because you're making a ranged attack within 5 feet.
Eat lead! No.
1d20
stone.
plus 5. So you actually do still hit it even at disadvantage.
Adrian's trying to
Which
run.
means you deal it an additional 5 bludgeoning damage.
Take this off,
And your stone,
even though a lot of people take it for granted.
Adrian, the stone stays stuck to it.
Get me out of this thing!
Thea, what would you like to do?
She's not liking the look of Adrian, like being all stuck there.
Adrian's sword is stuck to this thing. A stone is stuck to this thing, and his hand is stuck to this thing.
So, yeah. She's gonna move here.
You did this to me just because
Okay.
I'm a pirate, right?
And.
As you move, your feet get stuck to the bear rug,
Oh, bother.
What?
and you are now grappled.
She's gonna pull out her longbow. And, yeah. So, what if it's a disadvantage? Let's do this.
Okay, who are you targeting?
The bear rug. I gotta get unstuck first if I'm gonna help him.
That is true. You deal 9 points of bludgeoning damage to the bear rug, and the arrow stays stuck in it.
Yeah, well, you know, it'll be a porcupine eventually.
Right? Oh goodness, that was fun. Okay. The creature you are stuck to, Adran,
Mhm.
is going to yeah, it's going to bite at you with. Oh, you know what? This means that you don't have your shield on.
No.
So let's see. Did you already unequip it?
I'll do that.
Awesome. It's going to bite at you
Of course.
with advantage
Oh, man.
because you are grappled by it.
This sucks.
I get a 14.
Ah, still misses. Although
I
very,
am
very
looking-
close. I mean, I could literally taste its spit.
Looking around at this situation, I'm going to...
Not touch the tapestry.
Which... I'm going to toss my silver short sword into my left hand, pull out my sling with my other hand, and send a rock flying at the chest Adran is apparently stuck to. Because I don't want to waste my arrows on this. Sling, here it is. Wait, am I on advantage? No, good. Okay, sling. Sling bullets down 1. That's gonna hit, and it's wounded. So it takes 10 points of damage. Thea, why aren't you moving? Why'd you shoot the rug? Oh no!
Don't touch the tapestry. It might be one of them.
I drop my sword to the ground, and I pull out another stone and launch it at the rug that you're stuck to. Dealing it 6 damage. And how far did I move? 10 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay there.
Don't blame you.
Alright. Almost in response to your warning, the tapestry suddenly collapses to the floor.
And what?
And reforms into an amorphous being with a massive mouth.
Oh, it's another one.
Uh-huh.
And it protrudes part of its body towards you, Thea. Launching a pseudopod at you.
Oh.
I get a 17 to hit.
That hits.
You take 5 damage. You can uncanny dodge it.
Yeah.
Alright, that becomes 2. The candle suddenly goes out as it topples to the ground, and the table morphs towards and starts walking towards me.
Oh gosh.
Huh.
And it launches its own pseudopod at me. And
And
since it's still in its object form, I take 4 bludgeoning damage and I am grappled.
Okay, so I'm shipping the bear rug and the table. Obviously, they were cuddling.
I swear I'm just gonna lose it if mops start carrying buckets and walking around here.
Alright, the bear rug, a mouth comes out of its center, like out of the center of its spine kind of a thing, right there,
Uh-huh.
and comes to attack you, Thea, coming with advantage.
Okie doke.
Bear with us.
Mhm.
I get 24 to hit, you're going to take 7 piercing and 3 acid.
So, I'm fine.
This is fine, everything's
It'll
fine.
decay eventually.
Yikes.
And Thea, the wall next to you suddenly seems to ripple and squelch off of itself onto the floor.
Well, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the door came alive.
Adran, it is now your turn, sir. Sorry?
I should have just gone through the door.
No, because the bear rug, you couldn't get past the bear rug without touching it.
There's a walkway right here.
What?
Yeah, but the bear leg's still here.
Adran, it is your turn. What would you like to do, sir?
Oh, excuse me. Don't know where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm still attached to this guy here, I'm just gonna hit him with a firebolt. And yes, I know it will be a disadvantage because I'm stuck right next to him.
Indeed. Go for the attack, sir.
All right, here goes nothing. Nice.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit for 15 fire damage. Nice. You get the feeling that these things are pretty easy to hit. Let me check something. Okay. So you do hit for that. You can use your bonus action to pull out another stone and, well, club it, essentially, with the stone.
Well, would it?
I mean, the stone is still stuck.
I mean, would it help if I pulled out my dagger and?
The dagger would get
Well,
stuck.
look where your
Get it?
sword is. Look where your sword is.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, you can do that.
Stab at it like straight in the mouth.
Sure.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop that. Okay.
And that will be with normal, no disadvantage.
Do. Where's my dagger? Where's my dagger? Here's my dagger.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Just realized that something's going on here. What's going on? Huh, whatever. 13 does hit for 8 damage, and your dagger is now stuck in
Yep.
it. Alright. Anything else for you,
Well,
sir?
I can't really go anywhere. I'm grappled.
You've got one hand stuck, your sword and your dagger are stuck in it. It's looking pretty bloodied, though. It's leaking, well, acid.
It better release me if I kill it.
Wouldn't that be unfortunate? Thea, it is your turn, and I don't know if that's going to happen, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment. She's gonna put her bow away and pull out her. She's gonna put her bow away and dodge. Cause she's like
So there,
fairly
and
surrounded,
there.
so.
So yes, you can put your sword away, but then you could also stab with your sword, if you wanted. Or like I suggested to Adran, I believe you have stones, don't you?
That's a good point. I think what this one,
So,
that one's nearly
an
dead
example-
though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'll take my sling and try to attack that one.
Okay. You're attacking at disadvantage, so there will be no sneak attack.
That's fine.
Alright, go for the attack.
Actually, can I use my inspiration to do it at normal?
Yes, you may, and that will get you sneak attack because your ally is within 5 feet of that guy.
Well, let's try this.
A 14 hits.
Nice.
8 and 14 is 22 points of damage with a sling stone.
Mhm.
And you kill it.
And that's one less sling stone.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me see. Double check here real quick.
I think you have to take an action to get free after it's dead.
I'm double checking that.
Let's just roll in
There's there's nothing in here that says that that's the case.
Okay.
You know what? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that idea. Once it's dead, I don't think it has any capability of doing what it's been doing. Adran, you are no longer restrained, and all of your objects clatter to the floor, also freed.
Nice.
Help,
man.
please.
Thea killed that thing with a sling stone while trapped by a bear that's actually a mimic.
And surrounded.
Well done.
And
You know what, Thea? That was a wonderful use of resources, good timing. I will give you an inspiration point.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed. Alright. Excuse me. So as you cheer for it, because that's a beautiful shot, you look up above Varin, and you see the ceiling is starting to reach down towards Varin's head.
Move, Varin.
It is going to, let's see. So it's basically dangling itself from the ceiling. I'm going to say it has disadvantage on this attack because it's basically hanging onto the ceiling with one side and reaching to attack me with the other. And yeah, you are doing a wonderful job at warning me. Unfortunately, I still take 4 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so technically this is on the ceiling and is just reaching down towards me. And I am now restrained to the table and to what looks like part of the ceiling melting down towards me. Wrong color. Okay. Oh, you know what? That should have been against my temporary hit points. So my temporary hit points should be down to 2. Ooh, thank goodness for those Darlic beats. You know what? I'm not regretting having found so many now. Just saying. Alright. I am in 2 ways restrained. Well, this is unfortunate, I mutter, as I use my... do I really want to use my sword? Not restrained, I'm grappled. I'm grappled twice, my bad.
You're still able to do things.
Yeah, I'm still able to do things. I'm going to... You know what? The one that you've been dealing with and that you've been stabbing and you're trapped to, the bear rug, it's wounded. I'm going to slingstone it. So here goes my first shot at disadvantage. Sling bullets down 1. That hits for 8, and Colossus Slayer. So that becomes 10 points of damage.
Yay!
My stone remains stuck to it, but that's okay. I'm going to sling it again. That hits for another 6.
Nice.
Wow, slingstones, who knew? I mutter. The tapestry, as was, morphs into the floor. How far? Okay. Not morphs into the floor, sorry. Nope, it can't get to where it wants to be, so it's just going to move over here, and it's going to extend its pseudopod towards me. Missing me.
Oh gosh.
It almost sounds like he's like, no, wait, that one was mine. Mine from the beginning.
Right?
Stop that.
I wanted him. And then the table reaches out towards me with its mouth. Attacking with advantage. That's an 18. I take out 14 total damage. There goes the rest of my temporary hit points. 14 now becomes 12. Ooh! Oh! Ow! 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 Ooh, that burns! Thea, the bear rug's mouth moves from the middle of its spine to one of its paws and bites towards your foot. Attacking with advantage. I get a 14.
That misses.
Excellent. Top of the order. Slorp. Slorp. It's going to dash towards you, Adran. Thea, you do get an attack of opportunity. If wait, you only have your longbow in hand.
No, I
You
have
can make
my
your-
sling and...
Oh, you're right, your sling. I beg your pardon. Your sling stone expended its shot, so you haven't had time to reload it. Never mind, you cannot make an attack of opportunity unless you want to do so as an unarmed strike.
No. Mm-mm.
Fair. Alright, so this mimic dashed towards you, Adran, and that's it all. Alright, Adran, it's now your turn, sir.
I'm going to be using Firebolt on the wooden table. Hopefully that just burns.
That will
them
be
up.
at disadvantage.
Yep, at disadvantage. Yeah, disadvantage.
Beg pardon.
Firebolt.
That is a 16 to hit for 9 damage.
Nice.
Nicely shot. It's not wood, Adran!
It's not wood.
It's not. Look at its mouth.
It's the mouthy things.
That just held you prisoner. What would you like to do with your bonus action, sir?
Well, I would like to use my firebolt, or not firebolt, sling, and hit one of these guys over here.
Okay, that would still be at disadvantage.
Yep. So.
Go ahead.
And I now throw it with a sling.
Oh, that'll hit for 7 damage. Nicely done, sir. Anything else?
I'm gonna move over here.
That will trigger an attack of opportunity. Yeah,
Got lucky on that one.
Thea, it's now your turn.
She'll.
There. Now you can actually see the health bar of the Mimic Ear Trap 2.
Okay. Yeah, she might as well sling the one that she's stuck to.
You do have an inspiration point.
I do, but like that'd make it at normal instead of disadvantage.
And there are creatures within 5 feet of others.
Oh, that's true. And Varin is very surrounded.
I've got one above me, one in front of me, one beside me. I'm a little.
That one, and I'll go
Okay.
ahead and use my inspiration for that one.
So you're attacking at normal,
Mm-hmm.
and you get sneak attack
So
if you hit.
let's see if that hits.
That'll hit for 23 points of damage. Watch his health bar.
Ouch.
Ooh. Nice shot, Thea.
Well, apparently stones and arrows are a lot more alike than I previously thought.
Bear in mind that for your damage dice roll, your 1d4 for your sling stone was rolled up a 1.
Yeah.
that wasn't even the maximum damage you could have done. Good grief.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Sneak attack. That's why you have a dagger.
The mimic dangling from the ceiling, its pseudopod that's attached to me, protrudes a mouth and goes to bite me with advantage.
Ooh.
I get a 13. I just barely yank my head to the side and it misses. I'm feeling a little wrapped up.
But
I'm going to sling stone at the mimic trapping Thea with disadvantage. Sling. Oh my
wow.
word. That hits. Colossus Slayer!
Nice.
That's 16 points of damage. Watch his health bar. Boom.
That's really nice.
I think I'm going to sling stone it again.
It's just meant to be.
For another 6 damage. Whack whack thunk thunk. It's looking very badly hurt, and I can't move anywhere. I don't like staying in one place! Get me out of here! And then the mimic next to me is going to extend its mouth. It's like this long tube of discolored flesh with jaws on the end of it. That's a disturbing image. Oh, wow. I jump, taking advantage of the fact that I'm restrained by the mimic above me, and twist my feet around so that it goes right underneath my feet.
Oof, that was close.
I don't like this. Oh no, it's the other guy's turn. The table stuck to me is going to attack me with advantage. Oh,
17.
oh, that hits me. And I don't have temporary hit points anymore. 11 points of damage. Ow! The mimic you're trapped to, Thea, is going to bite at you with advantage. I get a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Would you like to uncanny dodge that into a 9?
Yeah.
Okay, you take 9 points of damage. Top of the order. Adran, your pursuer is now within range,
Oh boy.
and it wants a piece of you.
Crit.
I get a crit. Oh dear.
Oh my
So that
gosh.
is.
That's 26 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you feel this impact, and you also haven't equipped your shield yet,
No, I
have you?
have not.
Well, I think
And it takes a
Planning
full
on
action
doing
to
it
equip it.
this round.
he was
It
starving,
takes a full.
obviously.
It was very
Gosh.
hungry.
26.
It didn't even have advantage.
Oh.
It did not. It does not adhere to you though, so you're not grappled.
No.
But you definitely feel that impact.
Ouch. Oh,
Adrian, you
my
okay?
head. Ow.
Adrian, it's now your turn.
You little punk.
Firebolt and the Sling Stone.
Yeah, I'd like to put on my shield and attack, but it's got to be one or the other, right?
Yep.
Firebolt this guy's butt.
All right, at disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage. Firebolt, don't fail me now.
That is a 10, and that misses.
Oh.
You're just too knocked off balance by the strength of that blow.
Of course I am.
But you can still bonus action Sling Stone someone.
Bonus action, Sling Stone.
Get Thea out of there!
Yeah, this guy right here.
Go for it.
Here we go, Sling.
That hits. And you must have hit it in a vital spot.
Thank you.
Thea, you are released. You are no longer restrained.
I wish I could
Excellent
move.
shot, sir. You could move into my area, and then through here. My area just counts as difficult terrain. So that would be 20 and then 10. Oops. To here. That will trigger one attack of opportunity.
Technically, 2.
2?
Oh no, it's on
Oh,
the roof.
no.
Sorry.
No.
My bad.
Yeah. I'm going to say because it's adhered to me and the roof, it will not get an attack of opportunity.
Too bad I can't just
Only this
hop
guy.
over this guy. Could I?
This guy that's right in
Yeah.
front of you? You can try. If you fail, it might not go well.
Athletics?
Athletics check, please. And it's of a
Oh wait,
comparative
I had it
size
on.
with you.
Sorry, I had it on.
Yeah, we're gonna
disadvantage.
go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that 13 because it's the first result.
Okay.
But that is not a success. You land prone on it.
Seriously?
I warned you it would not go well.
I wanted to roll a
mean, you-
normal on that, but I accidentally had it on disadvantage.
Even the 13 would not have succeeded.
I know, which is why I wanted to do it on a normal.
I will be now. Bear in mind, it is not in its object form, so you're not adhered to it. I will allow you to roll off of it and land prone right here.
All right.
But that will be the full length of your movement, basically.
Yeah.
And you will be prone.
Okay.
I did warn you. I did warn you. Are you gonna move yourself, sir? Or are you gonna stay on top of the thing? Okay, there it goes. All right, Thea, it's now your turn. You are no longer grappled.
I'm using my bonus to disengage and move here.
Probably wise.
And then I'm using my action to go ahead and attack that one with my sling.
Okay, that will still. You are no longer at disadvantage, and you will now gain sneak attack.
So let's see if we can free you.
Oh gosh, that hurts. So that is 23 points of damage. And it's still alive. You just gave yourself a ninja mask. Is that to reflect your incredible agility in trying to jump over
trying
it,
to
sir?
figure out where prone is.
I usually use the snail
Yeah. Okay.
for prone. Now you're double snailed.
All the snails.
You have all the snails. Thea, you do still have some movement remaining, if you want to use it. You have.
She's.
Let's see, you move 10. Yeah, you have like 2 or 3 squares or more movement.
She looks at the door, remembers that the ceiling and the wall was mimics. It's like, I don't know. It's now sus. She did disengage as a bonus, so she'll just move here, just in case.
You seem suddenly suspicious, as though the floor you're walking on could not be dangerous.
It's all suspicious.
The mouth protruding from the pseudopod goes to bite at me again with advantage. Getting a 23 to hit and dealing me 10 damage. Ow!
Ow.
My turn. Okay. This is going to be a little odd. I'm going to do an unarmed strike against the one on the floor in front of me, the one that's the table. I don't have that on my character sheet, so it's 1d20 plus my proficiency bonus plus my strength modifier. That hits, just barely. And then unarmed strike, I believe, is 1 plus strength mod, right?
I think so, yeah.
Let me double check.
Or it might be just 1. I can't remember if you get the strength mod if you're proficient with unarmed, or have.
On a hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier.
There you go. Okay, that's awesome.
And I have a +1 strength modifier, so I deal 2 damage. And I'm going to throw on Colossus Slayer because I can do that.
Just make sure it's dead.
So I deal it 7 points of damage, and it dies.
Ooh, good job.
I killed it with a stomp of my boot. Okay, 1 down. And then I'm going to send a slingstone whizzing at this mimic. Once I remember where my character sheet is. At disadvantage. Sling away. I hit it for 6 damage. Disadvantage? Who needs advantage? Who needs normal? I can do this all day. Don't eat me. Oh look whose turn it is. It's going to punch at me with the pseudopod.
Crit.
Oh, ow! I get 14. Ow! 14 bludgeoning, or sorry, 11 bludgeoning and nope, that's 14 total bludgeoning. You see blood fly out of my mouth. That hurt. Adran, you're prone.
I know.
I'm going to bite at you with advantage.
Oh boy.
I get a 24 to hit.
Ouch.
You're going to take 12 damage from that, sir. But you are not grappled. And it is now your turn, sir.
Seriously, what the heck just happened?
Get off the ground, Adran! What are you doing?
Oh, there.
Okay, so standing up will cost you half of your movement.
Yep, half my movement. I'm
So
pretty
that's
much not
15
going to be going anywhere, so...
Well, you are, it would have triggered an attack of opportunity unless you disengaged.
I'm going to drop my sword and pull out my Staff of Paralysis and use it on this guy.
Ooh.
Cool.
Which one?
The one that's right next to me.
Okay. So you extend a purple ray blasts from your bone staff, and it's a 15 DC. Oh, nope. It is paralyzed.
Good job.
It freezes in place. Some of your blood dripping from its frozen mouth. Anything else for you, sir?
Well, I am going to basically stay right here because I wanted to use my firebolt with normal instead of at a disadvantage.
All right. Excuse me. Thea, it's now your turn.
Well, she's going to attack the one that's attached to Varin because we need to free Varin.
Please and thank you.
So
You do not have advantage, but you do have sneak attack.
So here we go.
That's gonna hit for 21 points of damage. Nice shot.
Thank you.
I'm still stuck. I'm
doing the best I can.
Anything else for you, Thea?
I think that'll be it.
Okay. The mimic attached to me is going to extend another pseudopod and attack me with advantage. Well, that missed. Okay, well, he's at least wounded. Thank you! I'm not going to punch it. I'm going to sling it twice. At disadvantage. Good grief, that they both hit. And Colossus Slayer. So that is 17 total points of damage. Watch his health bar.
Well, it's closer than it was before.
Ow, 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 ow! Make it let go of my hair! The mimic faced with me is going to bite at me. Please miss. Oh, it missed! Yay! Alright, the mimic faced with you, Adran, has to make a con save, yes? Thank you, sir. It breaks free of the paralysis, but that's the end of its turn. Adran, it's now your turn, sir.
Well, let's see. I can't use a cantrip on any of these guys over here because there's a guy right next to me.
You can, it's just going to be a disadvantage.
And you still might hit.
Yeah, these guys are pretty easy to hit, you recall.
So I'm going to use a firebolt on the guy that's still attached to you.
Okay, go for it.
And that's at disadvantage.
And you do have an inspiration point.
No, I don't. I used it up.
You don't? Oh, you're right. Yeah, go for it. My bad.
So, here we go.
Oh, please hit. That hits.
Yay!
Wow. 19.
Let's see. It has to make a Constitution saving throw. You deal it massive damage.
And now I'm just
dies.
Imagining Varin's now pelted with the stones that had been stuck to it.
Ow, 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 ow!
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my bonus to swing at the guy next to me.
Okay. What are you swinging with?
Sling, because my sword gets stuck.
Right, so you're gonna slap it with a stone, basically? Okay. So you're not... So, sorry, hold on. Don't... Okay. Oh, you know what? That's gonna hit anyways. Okay, so you're slinging it, right?
Yeah, and that was on disadvantage anyway.
Yes, that's perfect. Dealing it 7 damage because you still hit.
Yay!
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Thea, it's now your turn. You have 2 choices for a sneak attack.
Let's go ahead and attack that one. It's not damaged.
Wait a second. I still have one more move to make.
I beg your pardon. La-di-da.
I'm going to come around here, so I still don't make an attack of opportunity, and I still can move, at least.
Excellent.
Okay.
There you go, Thea. Now it's your turn.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Might as well attack that one then. It's a better line of sight.
All right.
Yeah.
That is
I'm out of the way.
So let's go ahead.
That's gonna hit for 26 damage. Boom!
And then she's moving back here.
Okay. Okay. Things are looking a little better. Things are looking a little better. I'm going to sling stone the very wounded one. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to sling it. With disadvantage. Yes, I'm on. And give him Colossus Slayer as well. Oh. Unfortunately, that misses. Okay, so here's the weird thing. That even though it's a nat 1, I still met its armor class. I hit it, and the stone ricochets off harmlessly. Curious about something. Colossus Slayer. Where is it? Did I seriously forget to put Colossus Slayer on my character sheet? I did.
Ooh.
What?
I
need to check it then. Is it when I hit?
think it's when you hit. Do you want me to see if I can find it?
I've got my player's handbook here. I'll look. I'll find it soon enough. Excuse me, but thank you. Colossus Slayer. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack. So technically I missed, so I don't use Colossus Slayer yet. Woohoo! So I will sling it again. Same one. Because it's wounded.
And it hits.
That's gonna hit. And I'll just use my previous roll of 6 for my Colossus Slayer. So that becomes
13.
13 points of damage.
Bye-bye.
Which was 1 more than it had.
Whew.
All things considered, I'm hurt pretty badly. I'm going to move now, even though it's going to trigger an attack of opportunity. Oh, please miss. Nope, it hit.
Ow.
Ooh, 11 damage.
I hope you have like a heart sand or something there.
Oh, I slam my back into the wall, just gasping for breath. I am pretty badly messed up. And then this mimic turns towards you, Adran, and bites.
Oh boy.
I get a 15.
What's my armor class right now? 17 right now?
17. So you like jerk backwards and it
Yeah,
misses you
that
by
was
an
too
inch.
close for comfort.
Pretty much. Sorry. Something in my neck. Thea, a pseudopod reaches out from the door and slams into your back.
Rude.
Would you like to uncanny dodge that?
Yeah.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage and you are now restrained. Or not restrained, grappled.
Rude. I knew you were sus.
Here it is. To indicate that you are now restrained. And what you're restrained to. There we go. Alrighty. Adran, it's now your turn. Oh, come on!
Everything else that's been going on right now, I'm doing one thing and one thing only.
And that
Equipping
is,
my shield.
that is one
Yep.
action. Alright.
So I think this room is, instead of the floor is
First.
lava, it's everything's a mimic.
Everything's a mimic.
Everything's a mimic. Everything's a mimic. Varin sounds slightly unhinged. By the way, Adran, did you want to move anywhere?
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, this time I remembered to ask, even though I already advanced the initiative order.
I'm just gonna move right here, making sure that he has all of his
Okay.
focus on me and not on anybody else.
Fair enough. Thea, it's your turn.
Well, options.
You have so many.
Yeah. So it's at disadvantage, but she's going to go ahead and attack the door with her sling.
Okay,
And see if she actually hits.
go for it. That hits for 7. Nice. Alright, you wounded him. Anything else from you? I mean, there's not much you can do.
I think I think that's it because if I
Hang-
move, I might be in the
hang out?
way of other people potentially attacking it.
Well, you're grappled, so you can't move. Right, it's because you're adhered to. All right. Good job, Thea. As I slip a sling stone out. And I'm going to attack. Oh, wait, I'm not at disadvantage. Sorry.
The 24.
Well, that 21 and that 24 will hit.
It's already damaged.
And Colossus Slayer. Oh my
So 20
goodness.
damage?
That is 12 and 8, 20. Yep. Thea, just hold it in place. Don't bother attacking it. I'm basically warning you, or not warning you, advising you to just dodge.
Okay.
Alright. Adran, you're making a gambit to try and keep this mimic's attention solely on you,
Yep.
yes? Well, let me just say, you're a lot of fresh meat right in front of it. Your attempt to goad it, if you will, works. And it's going to attack you. I get an 11.
Nothing.
Top of the order. The mimic attached to you, Thea, is going to bite at you with advantage because you're grappled.
Okay.
I get a 20 to hit you. Would you like to uncanny dodge that 9 into a 4?
Yeah.
Alright. Excuse me. Adran, it is your turn, sir, from behind your massive magic shield.
I'm gonna use a cantrip.
Go for it. At disadvantage.
Firebolt.
Oh, please
Oh,
hit.
nice.
You hit for 18 fire damage. Alright, anything else for you, sir?
And then I'm going to drop my sword, grab a rock, and throw it at its head.
Throw it or smack it, essentially.
Smack it.
Okay, roll me a d20 plus... Actually, I'll roll it for you.
I've got it.
Okay, 1d20 plus 4 plus 1. So plus 5.
So it's 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
Plus
Plus 4, plus 5.
Plus 5.
Mm-hmm. That is an 8, and that misses. All right. Thea, it's now your turn. Unless you wanted to move anywhere, sir. I keep forgetting to ask you that. I beg your pardon.
There we go.
Okay. Thea, it's your turn.
Dodge.
All right. All attacks are at disadvantage against you, which means his attacks will be at normal. All right. We got this. We got this. Keep that off of me, please. That hurt.
I think you should try healing yourself.
Thea's imprisoned, and we're all battered. I'm going. Okay, not on disadvantage. 2 sling stones. Those both hit on the same target. Oh boy. 24 points of damage. Is that about right?
It looks like 21.
17 and 7?
If I'm looking at it correctly.
No,
it's 24.
8 and 9. Yeah.
Yeah, because 8 and 9, 17.
8, 9, 17,
plus
17 and 7.
should
Oh,
be
I'm
24.
sorry.
Oh man. We got this, Adran. Just, don't let them hit me. Please. Alright. Schlorping along the floor. This mimic is going to pseudopod at you, sir.
It's gonna have to hit my shield first.
It does slam against your shield, and fortunately does not stick to your shield. That would be unfortunate.
That would.
Alright. The mimic attached to you, Thea, is going to bite at you at normal. No way. Oh, I crit you. Would you like to uncanny dodge that?
Yeah.
That is 13 and 4.
17, so
that-
half to 8.
Yeah. Half to 8. Oh boy. I think this is about the worst you've been hurt so far.
In a while, yeah.
Adrian, it is now your turn, sir.
I'm going to firebolt on this one back here.
Okay, at disadvantage. Excuse me. Go for it.
Here we go. Did I click on that?
There it goes. That is a 10, which misses, scoring the wood. Scoring the stone next to the door.
I'm sorry about that.
No worries. Doing your best. Bonus action?
Yes. Toss another rock at this guy.
Alright, 1d20 plus 5.
Oh, come on, you stupid mouse. 1d20 plus 5.
That's gonna hit.
Nice.
Roll me 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1. Here we go.
That is 5 points. You rolled max. Nice job. Adrian, this mimic is not in an object form. It's in its natural form. The stone rolls off.
What? So this one doesn't stick?
Not in its normal form.
Oh.
In its... Anything else from you, sir?
I wish I knew that so then I could have used my sword.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm
Movement?
gonna go right behind him.
Okay. Alright, Thea, it's now your turn.
Dodge!
Okie dokie. Alright, finish this guy off. Make sure I'm on normal. Sling stone. Sling away. That hits and kills it without anything extra. You are no longer grappled, Thea.
Thank you.
Get rid of that symbol. There you go. And don't delete you. Delete that line. There we go. So that was shot 1. I'm going to turn and slingstone at the other guy that you're dancing with, Adrian.
Does the door itself?
That's a 21 to hit.
Because it.
Say what?
Is the door still there, or is there just a wall behind the door?
The door is still there.
Okay.
And I deal 16 points of damage to the mimic you're dancing with, and then I move away. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. I'm just like leaning my back into the corner there, just like. The mimic you're faced with, sir, is going to turn and bite at you.
Fine.
Excuse me. I get a 14.
Well, it can try to bite me, but it's just gonna get nothing but shield.
And Adrian, it is now your turn.
I summon the sword to my hand, and I'm gonna strike it.
Twice, I assume?
Twice.
Do it.
I don't use
At normal.
disadvantage. I use it on normal.
There you go. That hits for 10 damage.
Yay!
It's still alive.
Stab like the mighty elephant.
19 for 9 damage. Adrian, how do you kill it, dealing its exact remaining hit points?
I shove it deep down into its mouth.
When you pull the sword out, Thea, you and I both see, not only did Adrian kill the mimic, he gouged the stone floor with his sword blade.
Well, I hope he got rid of some of his aggression
Ugh.
and is no longer bored.
Feeling a little tense?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Who wants to open the door?
I think I want to retrieve my stones and my arrow first.
Probably a good idea. I'm going. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I had 19 stones at the start of this, and I now have 2.
Okay, so half my stones retrieved. I'm up at 18.
I think you can retrieve all of them.
Oops. I was actually using my
there's
crossbow. Never
stones.
mind.
I'm gonna say you can go ahead and recover all of your stones. They're not like regular arrows that might shatter on impact.
Okay.
Well, that, and I was going off of the idea that it's stuck to the things rather than.
Right, there's that too. When they were in
Yeah.
object form.
They all like.
I didn't use any arrows myself, but I am going to retrieve my silvered short sword.
That's fair. Thea will light a torch.
Okay.
And
Bright for 20 and low for 20. The candle is on the floor, extinguished.
that's interesting. The candle's real.
Everything's a mimic, but the candle is real.
I don't know. I kind of want to stab the candle and find out.
Do you actually do that?
Yeah, but I'll do it at the top of the wick. That way
You split the candle from top to bottom in
No,
half.
she's just gonna attack the wick because it's still part of the candle.
Oh.
But if it's not a mimic, we could retrieve the candle.
You flick the wick from the candle,
Okay, we have a candle.
and nothing happens. So, who wants to open the door?
Uh,
I'll open it.
Okay.
Should we, I don't know. Try to not be not as damaged or something.
Or are you saying that we should be healing ourselves right now before going out there?
It is roughly. I'm gonna say that. It's only been a couple of minutes of fighting, so it's still roughly 10 o'clock at night.
Uh huh.
No, we took a short rest earlier, so now it's 11 o'clock. My bad.
So yeah, because
We're about an hour away from taking a long rest,
I mean,
or being able to take a long
unless
rest.
you don't think we're gonna fight, but then again, everything was a
Adran?
mimic.
Adrian, the hallway you're in has stone pavement. It's covered in dust. There's no water dripping. Just an empty stone chamber.
She'll peek around the corner. Is it safe?
Well, I'd say we go, but does anybody want to heal? Just in case?
I'm starting to run pretty low on some of my things. Let me see. What is Talon Sap?
Talon Sap is 4d4 plus 4 health points.
Okay.
I have some of that too. I think I'll do
44.
that also.
4d4 plus
Yeah.
4? Thank you. I'm going to eat one of my Talon Saps. That's 11 hit points recovered. I'm going to eat another one. Or drink another. It's sap, whatever. That's another 10. Uh, 15 for me.
Okay, I think that should be good enough for now. And then she'll also down one of her beans because it's been helping so
Okay.
far.
Oh, what just rolled?
I rolled a
What did-
heart
what-
sin,
Oh my word.
and I got 50 health points back.
So you're back up to full.
Yeah.
Alright, I will step through. Sorry, what, Thea?
I was just saying, all right. I'm in the
What do I
doorway.
have? I pull out my quarterstaff, and I start tapping the floor ahead of me with it.
That's fair.
I mean, it isn't any long stick or anything, but I mean, so far my staff's coming off the floor. Then I pause for a second, and I start tapping the walls as well.
The ceiling. Don't forget the ceiling.
It's 10 feet up. I can't reach it.
And besides, it can only go up a quarter of the way.
Oh,
That was terrible.
jeez. But bump.
I was hoping for an inspiration point or something.
I suddenly stop and put my hand out to you both. Hold on. And you see me just kind of like looking around. I've obviously alerted to something. The floor. Something's wrong with the floor. There's dust floating in the air above it.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
I feel like we're gonna have another elemental attack on our side.
Well, there's no water in here.
But dust, isn't that an elemental?
Yeah, but like the one room was like
Not
full
much.
of monsters. What's to say that there's nothing, that there could be something here that we've not come across that has nothing to do with our curse.
I'm going to. I immediately snap out my hand at you, Adran, without even looking. I just slap at your shield, kind of like stay back. Then I lift up my quarterstaff, and I strike it hard on the ground. The floor immediately before me suddenly gives way,
Well, do you want me to crawl across?
and a second later, the doors snap back up. So that's not good.
I can crawl. Well, I can climb.
Climb
Yeah.
the wall. Okay. Adran,
I can
would you like to? Let's see.
I can try doing an
What was that?
acrobatics where I run and then run along the wall and then try to dodge the.
That would be interesting. I say as I pat you on the back, and I cast jump on you.
I was gonna say you might want. I was
Well,
gonna
you can
ask
do
if I could
that.
borrow your quarterstaff, and see if there's, not a pit on the other side of the pit.
I'm going to, let's see, 5, 10, no, 10. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, what just happened?
I don't know.
I'm on the wrong screen. That's what happened.
Or I have stones. I could always just drop a stone, see if it's enough to.
They're pretty light.
That's-
And that's, the floor across there is 40 feet away. You can only throw things 20 feet.
But I can also climb across.
Oh, yeah. I hand you my quarterstaff. You're gonna in order to climb, you're gonna have to put it into your quiver,
I can do that. Yeah.
and then you'll have to hang from the wall and tap on the floor with it, which means you won't be able to check the wall as you go.
Well, we'll find out.
Good luck.
Okay.
And Adrian, I did already cast jump
Yes,
on
you
you.
did.
I am also going to use. So Thea, you're going to do that. I'm also going to take this opportunity to upcast, use a second level spell slot, and cast jump on myself.
Okay.
So what? In order to jump, I do need at least like a 10-foot section of running, and then I'm able to jump 30 feet or 20 feet.
You have to. Well, it's jump, so it's not long strider. You could. Oh, you don't have any spell slots
Okay.
left. All right, so you jump, long jump. Okay, give me 1 second. Thea, you are going to go ahead and start climbing across the
Yeah,
wall.
I think she's gonna climb across that one so she can go ahead and hit that, so that we can know if Adrian
Okay.
can jump there. So she'll go across over here, and then
All right, so long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score, which is 12. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So you move 10 feet forward, jump 12, but you can triple that 12. So basically, you're gonna have to take the dash action,
Okay.
and then you'll be able to definitely clear the pit. Thea, you toss the staff. It clatters on the floor and then rolls down this way. Nothing happens, but you do see a ladder with a pit.
huh?
The ladder descending down into the inky darkness.
Oh, hey, there's a ladder.
Tap it with the staff.
Okay.
Is it a step ladder?
It's a climbing ladder.
Oh, well. I just never met my real ladder before.
Oh.
Okay, 2 bad jokes in a row. I'll give you that one.
Okay, so she'll go ahead and go ahead and come down.
Tap the ladder with the staff.
So she'll go down here, retrieve the staff, kind of poke the ground over here.
Okay. It clatters noisily.
She'll move, retrieve the staff, tap that,
Clatters.
and she'll go ahead and kind of look down.
The pit yawns into deep darkness.
I don't know how far down it is.
Is the ladder safe?
She'll tap the ladder.
And the staff and the ladder clack woodenly against each other.
Sounds okay. She's going to test the hole too, just in case.
Like the rim
Yes.
of the hole? Okay. You kind of scrape the staff along the edge, just knocking some dust down into somewhere.
Okay. So, verdict is you guys should be able to jump and land here, she'll say while standing here on the ground. That is if we think we want to go down that hole. Because that's all that's down here.
Well, the door behind us is shut.
I guess that's the only way to go. Do you want me to go ahead?
Adran?
Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Do you want me to go ahead of you guys?
You could just stop right here and wait for us to join
Okay.
you. Excuse me. Well, after you, Adran.
All right. So that's about 10 feet. 10
Mhm.
feet there, and then that's 10, 20, 30.
30 would get, so you move 10, 20, 30 to 30's here, but you can jump all the way to there if you dash with the jump spell on you.
All right. I'm just going to run here and then jump.
10 feet. So basically you're jumping 36 feet
You
if you dash.
want to jump further than that?
Yeah, one more square.
Really?
Sorry. If you're jumping, well, yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
that whole 6 set of squares was a hole.
Oh, I thought it was 4.
And then if you'll move out of the way, I will join you.
Doop.
I don't want to land on you.
Because you guys are probably basically running into the wall.
So I can dash and I can move up to 50 feet. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I land and my heels tap on the floor behind me. It's a 20-foot drop that we see right before it slams shut again.
Yikes. That could break my leg.
And your shield wouldn't be of much aid to you. So, we are going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down the rabbit hole.
Real quick. Sorry, everyone. Hang on one second.
Can we take a break?
We're actually close to finishing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just need to put your character tokens on here. I need to put our character tokens on there. Okay. Yeah, I know we kind of missed a break, and I apologize for that, but we were really going with that fight.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. So we descend the ladder, and we come up through a trapdoor.
Ah.
An eerie sense of calm settles in us, conflicted by a sudden disorientation as our bodies struggle to realign to the floor. The dark chamber we now find ourselves in, well, except for the torch Thea lit, has a thick layer of dust and old, unlit lamps hanging on the walls. Old murals depict elves in a varying array of armor, some marching in formation, some locked in battle, wielding swords without metal blades. In some scenes, the elves wield blades of flame, in others, blades of ice, in others, blades of boiling acid, and in one scene, blades of spiny wood.
Cool.
Beneath the murals, empty stands show where suits of armor once stood, empty racks where weapons once rested, evincing a sudden rush unknown eons ago to meet some threat. But not all the things are missing. Along the left wall are 2 suits of armor, of an unfamiliar leather, carrying an impressive polished sheen despite years of being left untended. Against the back wall, one breastplate made entirely of shining metal sits on its stand, and an entire suit of polished, interlocking metal plates designed to fully cover the wearer's entire body stands against the wall beside the exiting hallway.
Wow. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I move over and I start examining the suits of armor, the leather armor.
Well, since I'm equipped sword and shield, I might want to look at the full suit of armor.
She'll.
Thea, can I see the quarterstaff?
Oh yeah, she'll hand it back.
I tap the armor.
I don't blame you.
I tap both suits of armor. Nothing happens. And I'll toss it over to you, sir. The staff.
So you can tap the armor over there if you want to.
Yes, please.
Because everything's sus.
You tap the armor. Nothing happens.
Tink.
But you do notice that there's a hilt attached to the side of the gleaming suit of armor.
Hello, what have we here?
Hold on one second. Sorry, I have to open the right thing here. Where is it? Sorry, give me 1 second. Where is it? That's annoying. Where did it go? Yeah, here we go. As you look at it, or when you look at it, the hilt looks like a long, sleek black panther with a kind of an absolute lack of a guard, and there's no blade. But as you examine it, there's words in Elvish on the hilt. They read, "Sanguine nonetheless."
Sanguine nonetheless. I wonder what that means.
Excuse me. There is no blade, and there is no scabbard either.
I wonder what type of elements this blade wields.
Do you touch it?
I touch it.
As you put your hand on it, the hilt changes, forming into an elephant's head, a guard formed of elephant tusks spreading forward and out as though to catch incoming attacks.
Whoa.
I pick up off a shelf something that looks a little odd to you, Thea. It's where did I put it? It's a rusty iron sphere, about 3 inches in diameter. And it kind of hefted a little, like, wow, that's actually pretty heavy.
Huh.
Hey, Adran, check this out. Catch! As I toss it towards you.
Whoa.
Hold on. What's your armor class currently, sir?
Yeah, would have moved out of the way.
With my without my shield, it's a 17.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
With my shield, it's a 21.
Mm-hmm. Come on. There we go. So I turn towards you, toss you the sphere. Where is it? And as you turn to look back towards me, the sphere suddenly opens up into a tangle of lashing metallic bands. I rolled a 21. They lash about you, and you are completely restrained.
Yeesh.
Did you intend to do that?
Oops.
Why
Whoa.
do that?
She'll go and try to help get him out of that.
You can make me a strength check.
Strength?
Thea.
Okay. Not my best, but, you know, we'll try.
You feel it actually come close to coming apart, and then the bands squeeze back tight.
I'm not very strong.
Ow.
I repeat everything I just did, and as I say the word catch, the band suddenly unleash you, completely letting go of you and reforming into a 3-inch diameter rusty iron sphere, about 1 pound in weight.
Okay.
I turn immediately back to the shelf, grab up the next item I see, turn towards you, and I say, "Catch!" As I go to throw it, my hand presses a button. The rod stops in mid-air, my body is still moving forward, my feet swing up from beneath me, and I just dangle there in mid-air, completely suspended from the rod. Ow!
I have not seen something like that. Dude.
Ow! I press the button again, and I flop to the floor as the rod suddenly moves again.
What?
That could be handy, though.
That could be very easy.
My shoulder hurts.
Well, because, like, we suddenly have, like, a handhold. Let's say we want to go up something.
My hand hurts. What just happened?
That's why you
Why did it
shouldn't
stop
try
moving?
to suddenly throw strange items, you know.
That hurt. Would we like to take a long rest in this room?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do that.
Fair enough. Alright, so Thea, the 2 suits of leather armor that you and I were examining,
Mhm.
they are +3 studded leather armor.
Oh, nice.
Adran,
Yes.
the armor you're examining is plate armor. This is heavy armor. Except for one thing. The metal is incredibly light. It is formed of mithril and is a +3 suit of plate armor.
Oh, that's actually really nice, because
That's very nice.
is that the kind that doesn't give disadvantage to stealth?
Correct.
Because, Adrian, in case you didn't know, a lot of heavy armor imposes a disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
As a point of view for you, Adran, right? If you were to equip your shield, your armor class would be 21 currently. If you were to wear this suit of armor and not hold your shield, your armor class would be 21.
Oh, wow.
And if you were to equip your shield on top of this suit
It
of
would be,
armor,
what, a 24?
5.
5? That would be really nice.
I will warn you, heavy armor does have a length of time to put on and take off.
Okay.
Which I will find
Is
for
it
you
like
1 second.
10
I believe
minutes?
it's 10 minutes each way. I believe so, and a double check.
Unless you have, like, someone who's competent at putting on, helping with heavy armor.
Here we go. It takes 10 minutes to put heavy armor on, and 5 minutes to take it off. Further, you cannot sleep in it. So you would have to, if you take this, you would have to take it off every night and put it on every day.
Yeah.
Which, if we get attacked in the middle of the night, might be problematic.
Might be. But still. Walking shield over here, I don't think I mind very much.
The rod that Varin attempted to throw is an immovable rod. The sphere that I threw at at Adran are the iron bands of Belaro.
Weird.
Thea, by the way, you actually came pretty close to breaking them.
Oh.
With that strength check. Impressive.
Impressive.
Yeah, especially considering she only adds 1 to her strength.
Right? Adran, the hilt that you touched, with the words sanguine nonetheless, this is a magic sword. Once per day, while holding this blade and attuned to it, the wielder can use their action to immediately regain half their maximum hit points.
Cool.
Wow.
Any spellcaster can spend a spell slot whilst touching the hilt. Once they do so, the hilt forms a blade of a type chosen by the caster based on what the caster has available to cast. So if you have either fire or like fire spells or cantrips or force spells, the caster can choose the hilt, or can cause the hilt to form a rapier blade, either of fire or force. So if you have ice, you can form an ice blade. If you have acid, you can form an acid blade.
If you have fire.
The damage is calculated as 1d8 plus strength or dex, because the weapon is a finesse weapon. So it doesn't deal extra damage. This will just change the kind of damage you can deal.
Okay.
And regardless of what kind of blade you conjure up, the blade lasts until the wielder takes an action to dismiss it, or until 10 minutes have passed. There is no scabbard. So, by the way, that means if you drop this, like, let's say in an area of, like, lots of grass, and you happen to choose a fire blade, you'll set the grass on fire.
Okay.
Because you did not take an action to dismiss the blade.
Right.
Further recall that, if you, excuse me, don't have spell slots available, you cannot conjure a blade.
Okay.
Make sense?
A little bit.
Okay. And I'm going to make it available to you, sir. Save and show. So that should now pop up on your screen.
Yeah.
So you can read through that. We are going to take a long rest in this chamber, and Thea, I assume that you would like to equip the suit of +3 studded leather
Yeah,
armor.
might as well. And
I assume.
yeah, and she'll put her old armor on it and be like, oh, yeah, it's not.
Like you're taking your old armor off and tossing it aside, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, she's replacing the armor she took with the armor she was wearing.
Right. So you're okay. So you're getting rid of your customized bat leather armor.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, this is +3. Your armor class is now a 19.
Easier to not get hit.
All right, Adrian, are you going to take the plate armor?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let me find it for you here. I have to do a quick bit of finagling here, so give me one second, okay? Are you getting rid of your studded leather armor? Okay. Get rid of that. And then I need to modify some of these properties here. Give me 1 second. that's not what I wanted to do. There. Okay. So, let's take your shield off for a second.
Okay.
Your armor class is now currently 21.
Wow.
Now I'm going to equip your shield. Your armor class is now 25.
Yeah. So if I even want or even need to do a shield spell, that will be what? An extra
30.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I am also going to take the suit of +3 studded leather armor because there were 2 of them. Give me 1 second. Come on. Work with me here. And get rid of my old suit of leather armor. Get rid of that. There we go. Which means, there we go. My armor class is now 20. That'll feel nice. And we can now take a long rest. Who wants to take the Iron Bands of Bolaro? The command word for it is catch.
That's a tough one.
And then who wants the immovable rod?
I almost want to say the immovable rod should be either you or Thea. But I'll take the sphere.
Okay.
Alright, adding the Iron Bands of Bolaro to you, sir. Okay, so it's kind of hang on, I have to rename it. Bolaro. And I'll put together a handout for you later and that you can have and read up when you need to, okay? Thea, I'm okay if you want the immovable rod.
Yeah, that would actually be nice, because, like, she could climb somewhere, use it as a step, or a place to sit on.
Now, bear in mind, it is a magic item. You cannot use your fast hands ability to activate it.
That's fair.
You would have to use your actual action. Before we take a long rest, Thea, would you like me to cast any spells into your very empty ring of spell storing?
Yeah, if you have any, that'd be great.
Okay, I can cast 2nd level Longstrider into it.
I think that's a good classic to have in there.
Adran is completely out of spell slots, so he cannot add anything more. I can add a cast of jump. Would you like that as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3. I can't fit anything more into your spell slot, into your ring of spell storing.
And I assume it's a 1st level jump.
Yes, jump doesn't have any upcast. I can upcast it, but that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it's just making sure
just
for
use it
the notes I'm putting on my character sheet. So.
Yeah. Before we take a long rest, I'm also going to activate Primeval Awareness.
All right.
I of course immediately sense, excuse me, elementals.
It's probably around us.
Thanks to the curse.
Yep.
Oh. Adran.
What?
Undead.
Oh. Please, 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 please tell me there's no scarecrows.
I don't think those are undead.
But usually when there's
could be wrong.
undead, there's always a scarecrow or two lingering about.
Well, we already came across at least one in here. Well, not in here, but like since we fell through the sand pit thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've recovered my hit points, my spell slots, and my hit dice.
And we're out of temp.
Yes, if you had temp before we took the long rest, it should all now be gone. Also, since taking a long rest, that last weariness and stiffness of the electricity has worn off, and Varin is back up to 35 feet of movement. Oh, that feels good.
Hey, Darren, would
Yeah.
you like the Singaning nonetheless?
Oh, sanguine
Yeah,
nonetheless.
would you like to hold on to that?
I touch it briefly. Hang on one second. When I touch it, the hilt reforms from an elephant's head into that of a raptor in flight. The guard made of the wings sweeping back over the handle, while the beak opens in a soundless shriek, where the blade would be extended from. Thank you. I do appreciate it, Adran, truly. But for what you've described of its magic, you would only be able to summon, well, basically piercing damage. That's all I've got for damage with magic. You'd be able to make far more varied use of it.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
Out of character, you should be able to change what your packed weapon is.
Oh, for Adran? His bonded
Yeah, his
weapon.
bonded weapon. And I think at a certain level, you're able to bond with more than one.
No, I think it's only 2 weapons total for Eldritch Knights.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Yeah, he has his longbow bonded and his silvered short sword.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine. So unless you choose otherwise, sir, you can attune to the sanguine blade, sanguine nonetheless.
I would actually like to do that. Let go
Okay.
the longbow bomb.
Let go of the longbow.
Yeah.
Make it so he's no longer bonded to the longbow.
Right. Well, might I point out that you might want to let go of the silver short sword instead.
Why is that?
Because then you'll be able to call the bow to you as a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really been using my longbow that often.
That is true. Just saying, which one, I'm outlining your options.
I realize that. But then I realized too that I could always summon both of my swords to me.
Yeah, but when are you ever going to let go of your shield?
I have a higher shield or armor class, so... Yeah.
Let me see here.
And I think it's weapons, not a shield that you can bond to.
Yeah, it has to be technically weapons. I don't see your weapon bond on here. Or magic, warcaster, indomitable haste. Okay. So mechanically speaking, Adran, when you want to use the sanguine nonetheless blade, you do have to expend a spell slot.
Right.
Okay. When you do so, you'll need to tell me what you want to summon. Like, I don't know what spells you have currently. I know you have Melf's acid arrow, so you can summon up an acid blade. You have magic missiles, so you can summon up a force blade, and you have firebolt, so you can summon up a fire blade. So you'll just have to choose one of those 3 and let me know which damage types you're using.
That's interesting.
So you can have acid, fire, or force and do a D8 plus 5 of it.
That is really cool.
I hoped you liked it. Alright, so you've reset all of your hit points and abilities and spell slots?
Yes.
And do a 1-hour ritual over your new sword.
Yeah. So I will have to have you keep track of which weapons you're bonded to. I'm also going to, so you know where your resources are. I'm adding a new feature to your resource. Attunement slots. You have attuned to an item. You can attune if you ever find further items that can be attuned to. You can attune to a maximum of 3 items. Okay? that make sense?
A little bit. Are you talking about like bond ship or
No. There are some magic items that require attunement in order for you to actually use or gain their full function.
Okay.
The Sanguine Blade is one such item. Okay.
All right.
Excuse me. You can attune to a maximum of 3 items total. If you want to attune to anything beyond that, then you have to break your attunement with one of the previous items.
Okay.
And I think
Currently, you only have one item that requires attunement.
it takes like a long rest to attune to an item.
Mm-hmm. So good thing we're taking a long rest in this room. By the way, with the Sanguine Blade, the Sanguine Nonetheless special feature, as an action, you can recover up to 34 hit points currently.
Right.
Half of your total of your available hit points.
And that is once per day.
Once per day. Okay.
Okay.
And I made that particular handout available to
Right.
you. So it is now 4 in the morning when we come out of our meditations. Adran, you're looking very shiny in your new Mithril +3 plate armor. I know I have taken you guys through an awful lot of fighting and an awful lot of danger, and I figured you guys deserved a boost to your armor class.
Thank you.
I know that +3 items are legendary, and I think that you guys have earned it.
And luckily we were going
Taking
through a
on 3
place that
cubes.
was a civilization that might have been able to do things like that.
Yeah.
I pointed at the trapdoor. I don't appreciate that I went down a ladder but came up a trapdoor. I don't like that. I don't understand what happened.
I think it's cool.
My stomach is still twisting at it.
At least it wasn't a mimic.
At least it wasn't that.
There is that. I was honestly starting to get a little worried there at first with those mimics.
Oh my goodness. I even thought a mimic was gonna turn into another mimic.
That reminds me of the video game Prey. They have these things that turn into items around it, and so like if you see 2 of an item, you're like sitting there smashing it going, which one of you is the mimic?
I've never played that before. That sounds very entertaining.
It's a fun game.
Let me fix something here, and there. Now we should be able to see all of our hit points. So yeah, I'm gonna click on my character token right real quick, and I have an armor class of 20. That feels good.
I bet.
Nice.
And Thea, you've got 19. Adran, 25. My goodness,
I feel
sir.
like a walking tank.
As if you weren't already.
Well, you are the tank of the group, so.
There's that. And by the way, I still find it hilarious that I built you as an archer, and yet
There's a guy I know.
You gonna
around
dare-
like a soldier.
There's a guy I once knew. He'd sit there and he'd always, and this was like in 3.5, he'd always build a ranger, and then you know, with all of the feats and everything for someone using a bow and arrow, and then use his sword only.
Why? I don't get it.
None of us could figure it out, but he kept doing that.
It does seem like a bit of a referendum on the fighter's capability as an archer versus the ranger as an archer, but that's just my opinion. Real quick, one more thing. Where is it? There it is. Experience points for surviving 7 rounds of the elemental curse, and then going straight into a fight with,
Mimic.
I think it was 7 mimics.
A room full of mimics.
Was it 7 or was it 5?
Let's see. There was the rug, the
treasure
table,
chest.
the treasure chest, the mural, the door, the ceiling, the wall. Yeah, it was 7.
Yeah, 7. 7 mimics. Adran, your and Varin's experience points are now 52,344.
Congrats.
Wow.
Thea, your experience points are now, get your character sheet up here, 46,336.
Nice.
Indeed. So we all have new armor, a fancy new non-blade, and the Iron Bands of Bolaro, the immovable rod. Thea, your ring has been slightly recharged.
Hey, it's better than it was
And yet,
earlier.
That's true. And yet, there's an unknown hallway leading further in.
And a ladder.
What mysteries? And a ladder that leads up. And a trapdoor that leads down.
Shoots and
then up.
ladders.
So what mysteries lie in wait for us? Excuse
We'll
me.
find out next time on
Well-
DBZ.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a great deal of fun. I will not be offering a vote for random monster encounters because we're in a kind of a special event at the moment. But please be looking forward to when I bring the vote back and when we complete our special challenge. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.